Chai St. Vincent Morrilton, Wayne Smith Trucking, Arvest Bank, and MedTech EMS of Conway County.
Very pleasant good evening, Devil Dog fans. It is time once again for Morrilton High School football here on the EAB Sports Network. Along with Jim Bowles, I'm Eric Tyler as we get set to kick off the 2025 season. We're in Russellville here at Cyclones Stadium and get to hear the Devil Dog fans tonight. New visitor press box here at Russellville, and they're making some noise here as the team runs on to the field.
Pat Eichenberger will be proud of all these cowbells.
Yep, hey, we got a fever. That's the prescription tonight, the cowbells. But good showing of Devil Dog fans as we take on Russellville, looking for the first win here at Cyclone Stadium in 25 years, Jim. It's hard to believe.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and it didn't even cross my mind until I went and looked at it to see what our record was, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's really been since 2000 since we've beaten the Cyclones in Russellville.
So we're due. We'll do. Yeah, we'll say that. We, of course, beat them last year. Had a big lead on them. They had a late rally. We held on, beat them by 5, and obviously that was the start of what ended up being a really good special season for the Devil Dogs. Started 7-0, ended up 9-3, making it the second round of the playoffs. Russellville last year was 5-6, and they have head coach Dave Wheeler, his 5th year. They'll look a little different. They have a new quarterback they're breaking in. Don't think he's much of a passer, but he's very dangerous with his legs.
Oh yeah, he can move the ball with his feet for sure. Last year he had 3 carries for 58 yards and a touchdown, and he caught 7 receptions for 55 yards. So he can make plays in space. We got to see if he can throw the football though, because if he can, it's really dangerous.
And we will see shortly as Devil Dogs, of course, under Coach Cody McNabb starting his 16th season, and we talked with him a lot about this team in the coaches show. So, but obviously a lot of weapons on offense we're going to see, and should be a fun, exciting season once again. And we're going to start things off here in just a few moments as we will get a timeout, and we'll be back to get set for our opening kick from Cyclone Stadium. After this, it's Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
When you want to kick back, get comfortable, and enjoy a great meal, head to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill of Morrilton. Relax in a fun, casual atmosphere, and they'll take care of serving up tasty, mouth-watering food like USDA Choice hand-cut steaks, ribs that are slow-smoked over hickory daily, delicious chicken and seafood, burgers and sandwiches, entree salads, soups and desserts. And, of course, it wouldn't be a meal at Colton's without peanuts. Yep, we know what's at stake at Colton Steakhouse and Grill of Morrilton.
Since 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has been dedicated to helping Arkansas families build their futures. As we celebrate 80 years of partnership with our communities, we are committed as ever to helping our customers flourish for generations to come, from first-time homebuyers to seasoned homeowners. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, turning houses into homes. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
On to the farm, we're the guys.
75 years ago, the Ag-Ride Co-op Supply was formed to give small farmers and ranchers the buying power of a much larger operation. Today, they still serve that purpose. But everybody's welcome to come by for outdoors clothes, livestock and pet feed and supplies, plants and seeds, lawn treatments, auto fuel, tires and service, and so much more for folks both in town and in the country.
On to the farm, we're the guys. Trust Ag-Ride Co-op Supply.
Proud to serve you for 75 years in Morrilton and Perryville. Imagine a bed with adjustable head and foot settings, zero gravity mode, TV mode, anti-snore mode. It's the Nectar bed, and you can try one out today at Rackley Furniture in Morrilton. Over 5.5 million sleepers are getting their best sleep for less money with Nectar. It's America's most comfortable mattress, America's most awarded mattress, with pressure-relieving memory foam and a cooling cover, a 365-night trial, and a forever warranty. Try a Nectar mattress today at Rackley Furniture, the Marketplace Shopping Center down from Harps on Harding Street in Morrilton.
And we're back here from Russellville as we get ready. Devil Dogs and the Cyclones captains are going onto the field right now. Got Darian Tony Gay, Landon Boyer, a couple of the returners on the defensive side of the ball. Some of the guys will be leaning on there, and the quarterback Maddox Berry, who's committed to University of Central Arkansas, that monster season a year ago, and looking to pick up where he left off last year. But those are the Devil Dog captains meeting at middle of the field on that Cyclone logo.
Yeah, it took them forever for Russellville to come out. We waited for them for a good couple minutes. And I'm wondering if Maddox borrowed Jennifer's skull cap, because I know she likes to wear it around the office. If you'll see that. I mean,
it's a good look for him. You won't notice under the helmet, but but you can see it now.
And he's got one leg covered because he gets cold just in that left leg.
Okay.
This is the inside information I get.
we like it, Jim. That's why we have you here. But yeah, speaking of the weather, usually we're worried about being too hot and cramping this time of year, so couldn't ask for better weather than what we have to start the season here tonight.
It's been a great week. I've had my windows open all week,
and hopefully it'll be a good game coming up for the Devil Dogs as we're about to run through the sign here again in front of a good Devil Dog crowd here at Cyclone Stadium. And not too long ago, looked like we had Russellville fans outnumbered. They're starting to file in across the way now. But
and we're on the visitor side. We talked about this. This is the first time that I can remember being over here.
Yeah, this is a new press box over here in Russellville, so I like being amongst the Devil Dog fans.
Yeah, the angry snow cone's going to be upside down for us now.
Yep. So, but yeah, we do have a couple new guys working the camera for us. Want to give them a shout out, Wesley Wally, Wyatt Russell. So they'll be working the camera. Some students of the East program at Morrilton High School. So good to have them on board with us this year. Have, of course, the option to watch the broadcast, YouTube, and always here on the radio. 73 years on the radio now for Devil Dog football here. And we are just about ready to get this one underway. But we mentioned Russellville probably not going to throw it as much as they did last year in this game. They threw it, I think, 52 times in this game last year. So
they actually outgained us. They had over 500 yards, and we had just under 400.
But yeah, we'll see how it.
We had water delivered. I got Jeff Berry to bring us waters. So this is the delivery service we get over here.
We appreciate it.
Thank you, Mr. Berry.
Thank you. As we are just about ready to get this ball game kicked off here, and we're looking right into the sun too on this side. So
I'm lucky. I've got this pole right here. You chose poorly because you had to see the scoreboard.
Well, I'll be all right.
In 30 minutes, you'll be fine.
We won't be there very long. So. But we are moments away. We're going to have we already have a late start to this one, don't we? So
I don't think the Cyclones were quite ready for 7 o'clock.
No. So, but they are on their sidelines now. They just ran through their inflatable helmet, and Devil Dogs are making their way onto the field here.
We've got plenty of time for our uniform update here.
Oh, yeah, we do need to
listen on KVOM. Cyclones in all black helmets, black tops, black pants. Devil Dogs in all white jersey and pants with their maroon helmet. And I still love the stripes, by the way. We have beautiful stripes on the shoulders and on the sides.
Yeah, I like them on the shoulders. I like the pants, or what I call the NFL pants.
Yeah, these are the weird things that Jim likes.
Yep. Well, Devil Dogs are going to receive, and Keaton Robinson and Braylon Criswell are back deep. It's going to be hopefully a dynamic duo in the backfield. Miss Keaton most of the year last year, and probably throwing a little more than ideally last year. Not that it wasn't effective, but you expect we'll run a little bit more if we keep both guys healthy. That was the issue last year. So, but good to have Braylon back in the program. He's here for growing up, and then was at Little Rock Christian for a little bit, and he is back, and he and Keaton Robinson are back, and Jamarcus Sandage is back as well. He's going to go deep into the end zone to catch the kick, so it'll be a touchback.
So I couldn't even see it for the sun, so you've already got me there.
Yeah, a good, strong kick there from the Cyclones. The Devil Dogs will go from our right to left, and course, Coach talked a little bit about it in the coach's show. A little banged up here starting the season. So, but still a lot of weapons. And Devil Dogs open in a 5-receiver set here. Empty backfield for the quarterback, Maddox Berry.
They've got a lot in the box.
And Berry's going to throw it down the middle and misses his intended target, Jamarcus Sandage. Incompletion, and it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 20-yard line.
I tried to hit Jamarcus on a slant there and let him just a little bit too much.
And Devil Dogs will have Robinson now in the backfield, standing just to the right of Berry.
Now they vacated the box.
And Berry looking to throw it down the sidelines, and incomplete there, intended for Dante Cox. So 2 incompletions to start this drive. And good coverage on that far side by the Cyclone defender.
He was step for step there with Dante.
So on 3rd down and 10. The shotgun again with Robinson standing to the right of quarterback Berry.
I think they just blew their cornerback blitz that they had going there.
And Jackson McGee, the lone receiver on the near side of the field, trips to the right. Berry looking to the right. Now he's going to have to run, and he's going to get across the 20, and I believe he got a first down as he goes out of bounds right at the 30-yard line.
Well, I didn't think we'd see much scrambling Maddox this year, but he's going to pick up the first down there.
So he gets...
Oh, and there's a holding penalty. Yeah.
So we will lock that one away, and now he's got a lineman hobbling off the field, Hayden Johnson, I think, who has been a little banged up anyway this week, and he is out. Devin Leonard's going in for him. So the penalty will make it 3rd down and 20 back at the 10-yard line. And we're just 18 seconds in the game. Devil Dogs with a couple of incompletions, trying to convert on 3rd and long here. It's going to be a handoff to Robinson. He's going to get just about 5 yards tripped up there as he crossed the 15-yard line. Devil Dogs going to have to punt from deep in their territory. It's going to be Jeremiah Smallwood, the punting duties start the season. So that gain of 5 on that 3rd down carry. Smallwood just standing at the 1-yard line to receive the snap. End over end low kick is going to bounce, and it's going to go into Russellville territory down at the 46-yard line. So the Cyclones will start at their own 46-yard line. They'll go from our left to right in this first quarter.
Yeah, Landon Boyer jumped on it. They're down it for the Devil Dogs, so he took 59 seconds off the clock.
And Russellville will have Marcellus Olson.
Oh boy, here we go.
This year.
There's 4 linemen over there on the, I can't remember what they call this formation. It's like a swinging gate kind of thing.
And he'll move a couple of guys up next to the center, and Olsen will fake a handoff. He loses the football, and Devil Dogs are going to get it. Russellville turns it over on their first offensive play, and Devil Dogs have recovered the fumble. Was that DeLaShawn Jarrett?
I thought it was Smallwood that came up with it, or he had the ball there. He was in on the play, but I think it was Smallwood that came away.
All right, with the recovery. So Devil Dogs will have it now at the Russellville 42-yard line, 1st and 10. And inside handoff to Braden Criswell. Criswell in the open field. He's going to go in untouched for the Devil Dog touchdown.
Just right up the middle, taking it home goes Criswell. And this is going to be an interesting facet of this offense this season, is how well can we establish this rushing game and take the heat off the passing game. Well, and hey, there's a good start.
Braylon's first touch as a Devil Dog goes for 42 yards and a touchdown. So Aaron Eckelaus will be on for the extra point attempt. Dominic McCoy holding, and Russellville was offside. The kick was very low and blocked, but it's going to be a retry, a little closer for the Devil Dogs, I think, with the offside penalty.
I always have to get back in the hang of how this program works every year. When you only use it for
your stat program.
months of the year, I'm like, where was that button again? Oh, yeah.
So Devil Dogs get to move a little closer on the offside penalty. Cyclones, again, that initial kick attempt was a low-lying drive. It was blocked. So we'll see how Nicholas does this time. This one is up and good. So it is a 7-0 lead for the Devil Dogs with 10:49 left to go in the first quarter. You're listening and watching Morrilton Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
Greg Hatcher and his companies are proud supporters of high school football. The Hatcher Agency is the state's largest employee benefits agency, offering outrageous service and voted best insurance agency in Arkansas virtually every year since 2004. Hatcher Capital Investments offers 401k plans and wealth management. Twin City Limousine offers vehicles that are great for weddings. And of course, the popular Scoops homemade ice cream. Greg Hatcher and his companies wish you a successful season.
Well, Devil Dogs get 3 and out on their first offensive drive, but get a turnover on the first defensive play, and then on the very next play, 42-yard touchdown run, Braylon Criswell. So a 7-0 Devil Dog lead.
You ready for the drive summary here?
Yes, go ahead.
It was 1 yard, one play. I'm kind of going in now. The drive summary is 1 play, 47 yard.
That's an easy one to do there. And the kickoff is going to be taken at the 20-yard line on the far side of the field, and struggling to get back to the 35 as Lennon Boyer had his helmet knocked off. Some action away from the play. No flag thrown. Well, I don't see a flag. Referees are getting together. No, they're not calling anything, I don't believe. But Russellville will have it at the 34-yard line. 10:43.
This is going to be an interesting day for me because I got to be nice about Russellville, I guess.
You don't have to, Jim. Just pretend they're Conway.
I mean, Conway at least has shown a little bit of class.
So first down for the Cyclones. Olsen is going to run it to the left. He's got some space. He gets outside across midfield, cuts back. He's to the Morrilton 30, to the 20, chased down around the 15-yard line. Big-time run for Marcellus Olsen, the Russellville quarterback. He takes it all the way to the 10. So 56 yards. He rumbles. Josh Sharp finally able to get him down, but it'll be first and goal for the Cyclones.
Yeah, all the way down to the 10, and that's just the danger you have with him. Yeah, he's probably not a good passer, but when he gets an open field, he can make plays.
He can run for sure. And they do have their leading rusher back from a year ago in Ladarius Prince, so they got good running tandem, the quarterback and their running back. And they will hand it off here, and they're going to get him in the backfield as Sharp wraps up. I think Callahan, there's number 10, Sam Callahan on that carry, but he loses about 3 yards.
Yeah, Josh Sharp came up and read that. This is basically a Wildcat offense on that play.
So it'll be second down and goal from the 13-yard line. And Olsen will throw it this time. He's got his big tight end. He catches it at the 10. He gets into the end zone for the Russellville touchdown. And that was Hallmark
Yeah, it was Hallmark. It's caught us on a play action, and nobody picked up the tight end. He's walking free there at the 5-yard line and just able to get ahead of Steve and get it in for the score.
And Nicholas Hallmark on the receiving end. That touchdown pass from Marcellus Olson. And looks like Russellville will go for 2. And they're going to run it straight in.
Boy, they weren't even ready for that one.
So Russellville converts on the 2-point try, and they have a 1-point lead with 9:15 remaining in the opening quarter. Russellville 8, Devil Dogs 7. We're back for the Russellville kickoff in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you no longer happy with the heat and air company that works on your unit? Did you buy a house and feel compelled to stay with the same company the previous owners used? Well, you don't have to. This is Randy Brents. Just call me. I can honor any part or labor warranty you may have. Do you have an existing maintenance agreement with one service left? I'll honor that also at no charge. Call or come by and see me at Brents & Sons Heat and Air, 807 North St. Joseph, 354-4642, and tell me what we can do for you.
Hey, can I be perfectly frank? If you're going to cook out, make it memorable. How? Petit Jean meat. It starts with the hot dogs that, because they're Petit Jean, can become a gourmet meal. The Arkansas sausage with an overpowering flavor. Or to be really different, Petit Jean bologna. Better yet, get all 3 for an unforgettable grill thrill. Now, if your store doesn't have it, you demand it. Because it's Petit Jean meat. You'll taste the difference.
Well, Russellville kicking off with a 1-point lead now, 8-7. And another deep kick will go into the end zone again. It'll be another touchback. So Devil Dogs will start again at the 20-yard line.
Well, feast or famine so far on 4 plays.
And we'll see how we do here at the big field. Obviously scored on the when he took over in Russellville territory, but starting back here at the 20 again. And we'll send Asher Hogan in motion. He'll now be one of 3 receivers on this near side. It'll be a handoff to Braylon Criswell, and they're all over him in the backfield. He's able to get back to the 19, so he loses 1 yard on the play, but could have lost about 5.
I think he was running horizontal somehow at some point in that run.
So 2nd down and 11, ball at the 19-yard line. And Barry rolling to his right, throws this one a little too high for DeMarcus Sandage, incomplete at the 25. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
And still looking for our first completion.
Another long 3rd down attempt here for the Devil Dogs back inside their own 20-yard line. 8:45 to go in this first quarter. And Barry looking to throw down the field, and incomplete, flag thrown as Dante Cox went down. And you throw the flag, and it looks like it'll be pass interference on the Cyclones, giving the Devil Dogs a first down.
At that time, they were 0 safety high, and the Devil Dogs are on 2. Looked like slants going to the middle, and both of them really were open.
They do have the pass interference, and I believe might have also called. I don't know if they also called a sideline warning or if the officials just are tell them to get back. But it is. Well, I guess it was it just a hold? So it was 10 yard.
It was a pass interference, so it's just a 10-yard penalty, no automatic first down.
Okay, so we're 3rd and
1
and short here, and Devil Dogs going to pick up the first down with the carry up the middle by Keaton Robinson. So he gets to the 32. That'll be a Rackley Furniture first down.
I believe that's our first one.
That is, yeah. So 1st and 10, new set of downs here with trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Handoff into Criswell. Criswell, a shifty run. He'll get across the 35 and tackle at the 37.
Hey, he tried to get away from Matthew Mergel, and Mergel's a returning starter for the Cyclones, and he had 4 tackles against us last year.
2nd down and 5. Barry looking to throw down the field and going for Sandage, and all kinds of contact there. Another flag thrown on the Russellville defender, and that was Mergel there.
Let me check on Erica, make sure she's fine. All right. They tried to give Jamarcus a new jacket, and one he did not want, I'm sure. A black one dressed as a very angry snow cone. It just...
So the penalty will result in a 1st down for the Devil Dogs. Ball up to the 47-yard line.
You know, last year I think Russellville finished with like 12 or 13 penalties in that game to Morrilton's 1, and that'll be their 3rd one already in this 1st quarter.
And they were lined up off sides there. They do throw the flag at the corner on this near side, or the safety. Well, it's just standing in the neutral zone. Devil Dogs snapped it, and offside called on the Cyclones. And that was right in front of us. We could see that one.
Yep.
And could be free 5 yards there for us.
He Packers quarterbacked them.
Yep.
Aaron Rodgers and Jordan Love known for, well, no, I guess it really wasn't the same, was it? He got him off line. He were offsides, and he got it.
Yep.
I just wanted to bring up the Packers, Cowboys fans.
The 1st down and 5. That penalty moves it into Russellville territory at the 48. Handoff to Criswell. Criswell, a couple of moves, and he'll have a nice pickup to the 44-yard line. And about 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd down and 1.
Boy, he gets real low there in the backfield, and he's so shifty. He's able to find a hole.
Keaton Robinson back in now. Standing to the right of Barry. A little bit of a low snap. It'll get it off to Robinson. Robinson following his blocker across the 40. He's got Iraqi furniture. 1st down.
Jamarcus keeps pointing at the guy that was offside that they didn't call the penalty on.
The Devil Dogs pick up the 1st down on the carry. Ball at the 39-yard line now. And we've got a whistle and a timeout called by Russellville. 7:31 left to play in the opening quarter. Russellville with an 8-7 lead, but Devil Dogs on the move. And we're back in 30 seconds on EAB Sports Network.
Ross Roofing Company is celebrating 60 years of service to Conway County. Frank Ross on the Ross Roofing Difference.
For 30 years, I've told people what I do. Let me tell you what I don't do. I don't send anyone to your house. I don't cold call. I don't put cards on doors. When you call Ross Roofing, you get Frank Ross. I come to your house. I want to meet you. One of my favorite parts of this business is meeting everyone. And I don't take deposits. You're not going to pay for something you don't have yet. You pay us when you tell us you're happy.
Ross Roofing Company celebrating 60 years of service to Conway County. 501-354-5280 or 501-208-1622.
7 minutes, 31 seconds left in the opening quarter. Devil Dogs with it at the Russellville 39-yard line. Both teams have a touchdown, but Russellville the 8-7 lead. They converted on a 2-point try. Devil Dogs kicked the PAT after scoring first in this one.
Morrilton's still looking for its first pass completion of the season. Maddox is 0 for 3.
And he's flanked by a couple of backs in the backfield. Sandage now will move out and go in motion as we have a pre-snap penalty. And
it's going to be against Morrilton.
Yep. A false start there will cost us 5 yards, and it'll be first down and 15. Back at the 44-yard line now.
Oh, they're got everybody up here.
And Barry will get rid of it to Sandage right in the middle of the field, and he's making some guys miss. He's breaking tackles now. He's free at the 20, the 10, 5, touchdown, Devil Dogs.
Okay. All right. Boy, Jamarcus would not go down.
So incredible effort after the kick there by Marcus Sandage, breaking tackles and getting free. And Devil Dogs back on top.
Boy, yeah. It wasn't a great pass. The first completion of the season for Maddox Berry and the first catch with Jamarcus. And a little high, but, man, that second effort to get into the end zone, what a play.
And Nicolaus for the extra point attempt. This one is low and blocked. And so it will be 13-8. Our score, Devil Dogs lead by 5. 7 minutes, 17 seconds left in the open quarter. Devil Dogs kick off. When we come back, it's Morrilton High School football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you ready to make some home improvements? Is it time to buy your child's first vehicle? Hi, I'm Teresa Brown, Assistant Vice President at Petit Jean State Bank in Morrilton. Let us help you get a loan to fit your needs. We'll meet with you face-to-face and personalize your loan to fit your budget. Best of all, you'll work with a local decision maker who will help you with the whole process. Because when you come to Petit Jean State Bank for a loan, you'll feel welcomed, comfortable, and appreciated.
Welcome home to hometown banking, Petit Jean State Bank.
Right in town and always in touch.
NMLS number 1590686, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
7 minutes, 17 seconds left to play opening quarter. 13-8, Devil Dogs with the lead. That scoring drive, Jim, was longer than one play.
A little bit longer, 7 plays, 80 yards.
And short kickoff taken on the 22-yard line on the far side and getting across the 40 all the way to midfield as he broke a tackle. And Ekala was one of them to finally get him down.
It was Samario Hibbler, yeah, number 8. I couldn't tell if that was, I thought it was 0, and I was like, there's no way that
the quarterback's back there.
Yeah.
So Russellville will start their own 49-yard line. They have good starting field position again. 7:10 remaining on the first quarter clock. And moving all kinds of guys, the Cyclones are. As Olsen waits the snap. And he will hand it off this time and straight ahead, but met at the 50-yard line after just a 1-yard gain was Ladarius Prince.
Yeah, I think he met Landon Boyer too in the hole, and he went backwards. Picked up a yard.
So it'll be 2nd down and 9. Right at midfield. And ball like just across midfield on the Morrilton side. And some early movement there as a receiver on the far side was about 5 yards down the field. Ball was never snapped. So that false start penalty will move them back into Russellville territory, make it 2nd down and 14.
He was going on sound, and he was the only one going on sound.
So 2nd down and 14. 6:32 remaining. Officials trying to get them to start the clock again, I think, but haven't done it yet. And they do on the snap as will hand it off, and it's going to be a big hit at the 45-yard line. He has a nice gain on the carry, though.
And that was Sam Callahan, and I believe that was a McCoy that came up to make the hit on him at the 45 of Morrilton.
It'll be 3rd down and about 4. Russellville with it at the Morrilton 45-yard line. So let's see what Devil Dog defense, if they get the stop here on 3rd down. Olsen has running back standing behind him. He will keep it and is hit. Ball is Aldo's forward pass, evidently incomplete. I thought Devil Dogs just knocked it loose from him. So it'll be an incompletion and 4th down and 4 at the Morrilton 45.
I was watching Josh Sharp and the receiver that was down here on the corner. Josh is he's basically in a position where it's daring them to throw. We'll see what he lines up now. He was way inside on him, but now he's going to line up more over the wide receiver.
It's a 4th down play here, 4th and 4 for the Cyclones. And Olsen running to his left. He's going to keep it, and he is going to get very close to the 1st down marker.
I think he got it.
He does have it. Just enough to move the chains.
Oh, and well, where that is, though. They're not even,
yeah, they didn't even hardly take a look at it. They moved the chains, said 1st down, and the ball's at the 41, so it's, right close enough to where they probably could have taken a closer look at it.
I think so.
But 1st and 10, Russellville, they convert on the 4th down. And now Olsen has the snap. Olsen on an option play will keep it. Olsen is across the 30 and finally drug down around the 20-yard line. I think it was Alec Jones able to get him, but another big carry for Marcellus Olsen.
He's just there making a play. That was an option, speed option to the right. Waited for our linebacker to commit himself, and then just took it inside past him for the big gain.
1st and 10 for the Cyclones at the 20-yard line. Still 5:02 left in this first quarter. 13-8. Devil Dogs with the lead. And Russellville taking their time here, getting the play in from the sidelines. And their head coach, Dave Wheeler, their offensive coordinator, Chris Gunner. He was a former head coach at BB and been offensive coordinator at Alma. And now they're going to having to call a timeout. So they've called their 2nd timeout already. With 5:02 left in the first quarter. Devil Dogs with a 13-8 lead. Russellville does have 1st and 10 at the Morrilton 20. When we come back after this 30-second timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
It's a great day for football. 2 rivals battling it out for a record-breaking crowd.
They're saying it's $1.5 billion.
Huh?
Wait, that's how much the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery has raised for students since 2009. Because every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps students. They've given more than 822,000 scholarships and counting.
Okay, back to football. 2 rivals.
This is winning, folks. Playing the lottery is a win for students and maybe you too. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
With 5:02 left in the first quarter, Cyclones have called their 2nd timeout already of the half. But they do have 1st and 10 at the Devil Dog 20-yard line. Their quarterback is loose. He's tough to get to the ground. He's close to the ground starting out. He's 5'7", so he's a little bitty guy.
Yeah, but 4 rushes, 69 yards for Olsen Patton so far in this first quarter.
Does have the passing touchdown as well. And now on 1st down, looking to throw here, throwing towards the end zone, and it was a diving attempt. Did he come up with it? That is an incredible kick for a touchdown in that far corner of the end zone.
Yeah, Julius Thompson made the catch, and he laid out for it, made a great catch there for the Cyclones.
So Russellville goes back on top. It's now 14-13 with their, I believe, 2-point attempt forthcoming. So Olsen looked okay throwing the ball there. And now they do shift and have their kicker out there. They're going to try to kick it for 1 point here. A little bit of a low snap, but he gets the kick away, and it is good.
How is there no flag for even running into the kicker there?
We might have got away with one there. But the kick is good. 15-13, Russellville by 2. Still 4:56 left in the opening quarter. Russellville kicks off after this timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
In-Speech Therapy has been serving the Morrilton community for almost 25 years. We are thankful for the opportunity to serve the students of the South Conway County School District and surrounding areas in Central Arkansas. Our clinic is located right here in Morrilton at 1510 East Harding Street, where we offer speech therapy for children and adults, along with reading, spelling, and tutoring support. To find out more, call 501-289-1419 or check us out on Facebook. You can also visit our website, inspeechtherapy.com. That's the letter N, speechtherapy.com. We are proud to support Devil Dog Athletics.
And we are proud that In-Speech Therapy is paid for air conditioning in our home press box. So thank you very much, In-Speech Therapy, for that. As kickoff is taken, returnable this time on the 5-yard line. Jamarcus Sandage has it, and Sandage gets free. Sandage is at the 50. It's a foot race. Sandage to the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Devil Dogs.
Have a day, Jamarcus. 95 yards.
His second touchdown goes 95 to the house.
That's going to be in the record book somewhere. 95 yards. We haven't had one that long in quite a while.
So the Russellville lead did not last long as Devil Dogs are back on front, 19-15. Try the extra point again. You have a lineman a little late getting on, but Devin Leonard is out there now. It's plenty of time, still 15 on the play clock. And Nicola is 1 for 2 thus far, and this one is plenty high enough, and it is good. So it's a 5-point Devil Dog lead, 20-15 our score. We still have 4:43 left in the first quarter, and Devil Dogs will kick off after this. It's Morrilton Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi folks, Jeff at Hagen's Dodge here. We will be closed Monday, Labor Day, so our Labor Day sale is going on right now. Ram just dropped extra rebates on heavy-duty trucks through the end of this month, and we have 2 trucks that have an extra $2,000 rebate on top of our discounts and factory rebates. If you're not one of the thousands of people that have purchased from our stores the last 50 years, come by and see us or visit us online and let us show you why we are the #1 Ram dealer in the River Valley. Hagen's Dodge, exit 108 and I-40 in Morrilton.
4 minutes, 43 seconds left. First quarter still, and we have 35 points on the board combined.
Yeah. I was talking about at lunch, that Maumelle game started the fourth quarter at 10 o'clock, and how I hoped that I was home by 10 o'clock, but it's not looking good here.
No, could be in for a long one tonight, as this kickoff will be taken at the 20-yard line, again on that far sideline, and tripped up at around the 40 is the return man Hibbler again.
And I believe that was Rasheed Criswell that made the tackle.
And I think they're going to give him the 41-yard line. The 41 of Russellville is where the Cyclones will start this drive. With 4 minutes, 37 seconds on the first quarter clock. And Marcellus Olson will have 3 receivers to the right.
Oh, those are the linemen.
Yeah, it is. And we got this one on a flag. This one's blown dead with the movement on the Cyclones.
Devil Dogs are bringing a blitz, and I'm going to assume a lineman couldn't hold his water.
He might have actually signaled delay of game. I don't know.
Oh.
So either way, it's a 5-yard dead ball penalty on Russellville. 1st and 15 from the 36 now. And Olsen will run this one straight ahead, and Dominic McCoy and Landon Boyer get him down as he gets to about the 42. His flag on the far side over by the Russellville sideline, and again it's on the Cyclones. And I didn't see or hear exactly what it was. One disadvantage of being on the visitor side, we don't see the officials make the call, which they do to the home side. So
they put it all the way back to the 31. So just a 5-yard penalty, or I guess maybe it was a hold from the 41. Maybe, I don't know.
But it's still first down. First down, a long way to go here, as they will hand it off, and they're going to get him down about the 37. Prince, I believe, on the carry.
McCoy and Thomas on the tackle for the Devil Dogs.
So Dominic McCoy, good to have him back this year, and Kendrick Thomas on the stop. Second down and 13 now.
Yeah, Dominic was supposed to start last year after he injured his leg, or shoulder. Was it shoulder? Leg? Whenever he got injured.
Yeah, ankle, I think.
Andrew had to fill in for him a lot last year, Andrew Roden.
And Olsen on second and long. He's in trouble in the backfield. He's going to try to escape on that far side, and he is not going to get anywhere. Devil Dogs force him out of bounds. Another flag on the play.
Yeah, that's going to be a hold. And that's going to be something that Russell's going to have to fight all year, because if you're going to have a quarterback that he's going to just scramble all the time, as an offensive lineman, as an offensive lineman, man, it's tough to get in front of the running back like that, because you're usually not as fast as the quarterback.
Yep.
This is why you pay me for this color analysis.
That broadcasting school is paying off for you, Jim.
Linemen are not as fast as quarterback. Generally, I was.
Well, yeah, you, obviously.
Kaylin.
So another Russellville penalty, holding, backs them up inside the 30. And it's second and 23, I think is right. That's what they have on the board. And handoff here, and Prince is hit hard at the 30-yard line. I think it was Kendrick Thomas, that initial hit. He does get a few yards on the play to the 32, but it's going to be third and long. Third and about 19 here.
Malik Foster in there for the Devil Dogs.
Clock at 3:15 and counting now. Third and 19 for Russellville.
Well, I mean, the toss it up for receiver worked last time for him.
And Olsen has it. Now pocket collapses. He is running outside. The numbers are right at the numbers up to midfield. He almost picked up that first down. He's going to be just a yard shy.
Yeah.
Another really good run. I think it was McCoy finally got the tackle. 18-yard gain. He needed 19 for the first, but they set up a fourth and very short now. So an opportunity they'll be able to go for it rather than having to punt it away.
Bringing in a heavy set too. And this is going to be their H-back formation.
The fourth and a yard. Ball's right at midfield on the far hash, the left hash for the Cyclones. And Olsen will hand it off, and breaking free after initial hit there is Prince, and he is plenty enough for the first down. He's going to get to the 43-yard line. Josh Sharp came up for the tackle, but Russellville keeps their drive alive, convert again on fourth down.
Yeah, I thought the Devil Dogs had him stood up, and then all of a sudden he comes squirting out of the mass of people to pick up that first down.
Yeah, there's a pile right about the line of scrimmage. Looked like we're going to get him stopped, but he's able to get free, and it's first and 10 for the Cyclones at the Morrilton 43-yard line. And different quarterback in against their Wildcat set, and he takes a snap. He runs it for a first down all the way just inside the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that is Butcher And he's a starting safety, Cash Butcher, and he's just going to take and go up the middle, and he hit a big hole there and got a first down.
So it'll be right at the 30-yard line is where they mark him down. Under 2 minutes to go now in the first quarter.
And they've pretty much stayed in this heavy set.
And handoff this time and straight ahead. Another first down carry for the Cyclones as they finally get the ball carried down around the 15-yard line and someone's helmet came flying off.
Hell yeah. I thought multiple did, but this looks like it was Wembley that lost his helmet.
Sophomore Elijah Wembley is to come out, but a 15-yard gain there. And it's first down and 10 from the 15 now for Russellville.
Eating the clock here.
They're going to stay in that heavy set with Booker in as the quarterback. He is going to run it, and Cameron Dixon wraps him up before he makes it to the 10-yard line. He gets about 4 yards to the 11. But Cameron Dixon on the tackle. It'll be second down and 6.
Trying to see if... There he comes back in, I think. No, that's a receiver.
Olsen?
Yeah, or no, that's 0. That's him, isn't it? Is he?
Yeah, going out wide left
8?
now.
Yeah. I can't tell they're 8. Well, first of all, who builds a press box and puts screens in front of the windows?
Not a fan of it.
Second off, I can't read the 8 and the 0. I can't tell them apart.
Here's Booker taking the snap. He will keep it himself, run straight ahead, close to the 5-yard line, but hit there and stopped shy of the first down by about a yard. The third down and 1.
I'm missing a lot of tackles here. I can't see who's making it for Morrilton. Well, they are eating the clock here as we're going to wind up the first quarter.
Yep, that will be the final play of the first quarter. It'll be third down and 1 for Russellville from the Morrilton 6-yard line when we start quarter number 2. Devil Dogs with a 20-15 lead here at Cyclone Stadium. We're back for the second quarter after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Healthcare Pharmacy in Morrilton is your trusted, locally owned Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's where you'll find all your prescription and immunization needs. They know you and your doctor, and they'll give you written advice on how to take your medicine properly and any possible side effects. That's personalized service that you deserve from your pharmacist. Healthcare Pharmacy, number 10 Hospital Drive in the Morrilton Medical Clinic building, 501-354-1460.
At the University of Arkansas, we're preparing students for the future. With an unbeatable mix of academic excellence, affordable tuition, record scholarship funding for Arkansans, and a proven track record for success after graduation, the Razorback experience delivers value and opportunity at every turn for them and for the communities across our state that they will impact. We're dedicated to Arkansas and improving the lives of Arkansans. That's been our mission since 1871.
Visiting with Brian Porterfield from Haynes Home Center in Morrilton.
They do start the second quarter in Russellville. Third down and 1 for the Cyclones. They're at the Morrilton 6-yard line trying to reclaim the lead. Back and forth for the first 12 minutes. And Russellville with the longest drive time-wise in this game they have going right now, by far.
By far, yes. They got the ball at 4:53 after Morrilton's 3-second time. No, somebody didn't start the clock on the kickoff return.
But Russellville will hand it off. They're going to have the first down. It'll be first down and goal. As Dixon and McCoy look like in on the tackle of Ladarius Prince. At around the 2-yard line. They got it first and goal. And Cyclones in the second quarter now go from our right to left.
Russellville at the Devil Dog 2-yard line.
The ball just inside the near hash. As Olsen is back in there. Olsen's going to keep it himself. Olsen is going to fight towards the goal line. He is not going to get in. Devil Dogs stop him a little short.
I just lost him.
Can't find him in that pile. But he is marked inside the 1-yard line. Well, they said it was Prince. I thought Olsen had kept that one, but
I think it was Olsen Patton.
But they're inside the 1-yard line, second and goal. And Patton this time gives it to Prince, and he walks into the end zone for the Russellville touchdown as they go back on top.
Prince takes it in for the score. Sponsored by Centennial Bank.
And they do a little light show here when they score. It's gotten dark for a moment. Now all the lights back on, but 21-20. Russellville a 1-point lead with their extra point try coming. And they're going to bring their team back out.
A holder and an up back.
Jesus Perez, their kicker. And his kick is up and good. And it's a 2-point Russellville lead with 11:01 remaining in the second quarter. Cyclones 22, Devil Dogs 20. The Russellville kicks off when we come back on the EAB Sports Network.
Visiting with Brian Porterfield from Haynes Home Center in Morrilton. Fall is on its way. It kind of looks like fall already with all the leaves falling.
We've got the rakes and all the yard equipment you need to clean that yard up. We even have mulch if you're getting ready to spruce up those flower beds a little bit.
I got to tell you, I've got one of those steel leaf blowers. I've had it for a few years. Still starts on the first crank and does a great job.
We have steel certified mechanics, Gravely certified mechanics here waiting to help you take care of your equipment.
Go see the helpful folks at Haynes Home Center, number 4 Davis Drive in Morrilton.
We have 11 minutes, 1 second left in the second quarter, 22-20. Russellville on top. Cyclone set to kick it off here.
All right, so the kickoff return. I know you were all waiting for.
Yes.
Where was the last one? So, in 2013, Richard Criswell ran one back from 99 yards against Alma.
Well, okay.
And then Reese Heidenreich ran it for 96 yards against Harrison in 2013. But since then, he's not going to join Ed Duncan with 95 yards against Conway in 94, Spencer Brown at Searcy in 1990, and Derek Delph at Conway in 1993. That'll be the fourth Devil Dog with the 95-yard kickoff return that I know about.
He's in some good company with 3 college athletes there that he's matched. And he'll get another chance here. This one taking about the 3-yard line, and Sandage is hit but breaks free around the 20. Now he's outside the numbers and he'll go out of bounds at around the 37-yard line. So another good return for Marcus, and Devil Dog offense will come back onto the field.
A 34-yard return.
And Devil Dogs again going more left to right in this second quarter, working on the near side of the field here with 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. And now Reed Brown went to the other side, and they're going to hand it off to Keaton Robinson, and Robinson will fall across the 40-yard line. He did nice work there, bouncing off a couple of defenders. Gets about 4 yards. They'll set up 2nd and 6 at the 41.
I've never seen a motion guy take 3 defenders with him.
Same setup here for the Devil Dogs with 3 receivers to the near side. Barry throws the opposite way, and he's got a completion near the first down marker. It's Dante Cox on that far side. And it should be a first down. They will move the chains out to Rackley Furniture first down.
On an out route, a little bit behind Dante, but he's able to make the catch.
At the 47-yard line of Morrilton. And Barry will hand it off here. Leave Criswell back in there. He'll get it right to midfield. Gain of 3. And it'll be 2nd down and 7.
How many plays do you think this offense ran in the first quarter?
Not very many.
11.
11 total, yep.
Wow.
And there's going to be another handoff to Criswell. He cuts it up, and he's right up the sticks. I believe he's going to have enough for the first down. They will move the chains. Rackley Furniture first down for Braylon Criswell.
Yeah, just like the way he moves his feet, and he's running with the football hard. He made a good cut there, cut inside, pick up that first down.
So 1st and 10, Devil Dogs. Again with trips to the right. Robinson back in the backfield. Extra protection for Barry. Now Max is going to have to run with it, and he'll scamper across the 40 and dive ahead to about the 36. So he'll pick up 7 on the carry.
I didn't hear Mama scream slide, but I'm sure internally she was saying that.
So 2nd and 3 for the Devil Dogs at the Russellville 36-yard line. And Barry handoff to Robinson straight ahead, and Keaton's got the first down. He's up to the 27-yard line.
Now, if you want to pause the game and go back about 10 seconds saw that play, watch Hayden Johnson pull from the right tackle position. I know it's something we do with our tackles often, but man, just I could never.
They're going to have a timeout called.
Yeah, that's going to be their last one, isn't it?
Yeah, if Russellville called it, that is their 3rd and final of the first half. They did call that one. 9:02 remaining in the second quarter, 22-20. Russellville with the lead. Devil Dogs have it first down from the 27 when we come back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
If you're craving some fresh, mouth-watering, authentic Mexican food, then you should swing by El Charro Mexican Restaurant in Morrilton. El Charro offers daily lunch and dinner specials, including chicken wings all day on Saturday, making it the perfect place to watch a game on the big screen with fresh ingredients, bold flavors, and the best vibes in town. El Charro features an experience like no other. Open from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. on Fridays and Saturdays. You can find them on University Boulevard across from UACCN.
We have 9:02 remaining in the second quarter. Russellville has just called their 3rd and final timeout of this first half. Devil Dogs still have all 3. And Cyclones have the 2-point lead. But 1st and 10 for Morrilton at the Russellville 27-yard line. Robinson will come out standing on the left hip of Maddox Berry in the shotgun set. Barry looks to throw down the middle of the field, and incomplete. Going for Dante Cox, and
a lot of patty cake there.
It looked like it, but no flag thrown, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Still at the 27-yard line. Cox and Asher Hogan on the far side. Sandage and Jackson McGee, the receivers, on the near side. It's Criswell back in as the tailback, standing to the left of Barry. Maddox looking to throw, has time, throws it deep into the end zone, and incomplete.
Barry's pass incomplete. Broken up by
and going for Cox again. It'll be 3rd down and 10.
It's not been the best half for Maddox. 2 of 7. 50 yards. That 44-yarder by Jamarcus was a screen pass. And he's had some time. They've had good coverage, though, too.
On 3rd down and 10. Little trouble on the snap there. Flag thrown as they bury in the backfield, but this one I think was
like he
blown dead.
Like the ball stuck to his glove.
Is that what happened? Jackson had it stuck on him.
I never wanted to be a center. Never.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. Still 3rd down. 3rd down and 15. Ball at the 32-yard line now. 8:48 to go. Second quarter. Russellville up 22-20. Trips to the right. Cox alone receiver to the left. Barry looks that way and quick pass for Dante. Incomplete.
That one. It was like he came out of his break and he couldn't.
Because they were holding him?
I mean, yeah. It was a quick pass. It probably got on Dante a little faster than he was expecting it, but he couldn't even turn around. So what did...
Devil Dogs going for it at the 32-yard line on 4th down and 15. Need a big play here. Barry's pass is going to be incomplete as Cox had to try to go down to the turf to kick that one just inside the 20. And Russellville gets the stop. They'll take over with 8:39 to go in the second quarter.
Yeah, you hate to come up empty there, but we're worried about getting the running game going, and man, we're having trouble with the passing game in this first half.
So Russellville offense will come back on the field. They'll take over again at their own 32-yard line. They have a 2-point lead, 22-20. They take some time to break the huddle. Now have the offense on the field. Marcellus Olson waiting the snap with 3 receivers to the right, and they're going to hand it off.
They're going to false start.
I thought the receiver on his near side was a little early. They didn't call it. Callahan on the carry gets about 3 yards. So 2nd down and 7. But yeah, I'm like you. I thought they were jumped early there.
Yeah, the receiver definitely left early there. Russellville averaging 8.7 yards per play in this first half.
And Olson will keep it here, and he's going to have a first down as he crosses the 40. And Jones and Dixon able to get him down, but Russellville has a first down at the 43. And Patton's he's just hard to get to the ground.
Well, and we saw that last year, how elusive he was, and man, he's making it work in the backfield for sure. And he's got a great running back with him in Prince.
And Prince is standing to his left now as he will get the carry. Straight ahead he goes to the 46-yard line.
It was Landon Boyer came up to make the tackle for the Devil Dogs.
Gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down and 7. Shane Willis back in as Lake Foster comes out along that defensive line.
And that last drive, we talked about how long it was. 11 plays, 59 yards, took 5:42 off the clock, and they started here at 11:01. Already took 3 minutes off.
Russellville sends men in motion. They'll fake it to him, give it to Prince, and Prince is bottled up, and he's stopped in the backfield.
I just totally lied. They took over at 8:39. They've taken 2 minutes off.
But Devil Dogs stopped Prince there for a 2-yard loss back at the 44.
And that's, we thought we were going to have to pound the box and dare him to pass, but I think the touchdown pass and then, the 2 touchdown passes have really messed us up a little bit in how we were going to attack this, and hopefully here on third down we can get a stop.
And Olsen is looking to throw. Now he is hit, but breaks free, and he's going to scamper for first down and more, and there he goes.
It's coming back.
Flag is thrown, though, but Olsen will take it all the way into the end zone, but a flag is on the ground at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, that was number 11 for Russellville. That's Danny Brown. Got a hold of Landon Boyer's jersey and couldn't do anything. Landon couldn't get away.
And
Olsen Patton got some moves there, didn't he?
He does. He's not going to get credit for a touchdown there. They may still have a first down where that flag is. It goes 10 yards from that spot.
Yeah.
I think they'll have a first down by about a yard, it looks like. As the flag was at the 36, and they move it back to the 46 of Morrilton, it will be enough for a first down. So not a touchdown, but they will get a new set of downs here. With 5:50 remaining in this first half. Russellville up 22-20.
Oh, I needed to stop, and again couldn't get one.
Now empty the backfield now, and Olsen is going to be hit, and he is going to be dropped in the backfield. I think it was Jonathan Gray got to him first, number 38.
Yeah, good play there by the Devil Dogs.
And it's going to be a 2-yard loss. Russellville at the Morrilton 48-yard line now, 2nd and 12. And Russellville taking their time here. They're 15 on the play clock. Just now get the play in 10 seconds to go. They don't have a timeout to burn. They're going to have to hurry to get this one snapped, and they just barely get it away, and it's going to be a run for Olsen. He's going to be tackled by Dominic McCoy, but a big carry. He's right near the first down marker. I think he's about a yard shy, but he picks up about 11 yards there.
Third down and 1, Russellville at the Devil Dogs.
So 3rd and 1, they're at the 37-yard line.
Olsen Patton now 9 carries, 88 yards. Prince 9 carries, 39 yards. And this Russellville offense has got 192 yards on 27 plays.
You can have Booker back in to get the snap. He will hand it off to Prince. Prince is hit at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get there. He might have lost a yard.
Well, and that was a great play there by Kendrick Thomas. Came up and make that hit, didn't let him go anywhere, brought him down for 4th down.
So 4th and 2. Now they're at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I got him for a loss. So 4th and 2. Russellville 2 for 2 on 4th down so far in this ball game.
Looking over to the sideline again. And Olsen waits the snap. They send the receiver in motion. It's going to be a run for Olsen, and Olsen is going to pick up the first down just barely. He got right to the 35. He needed 2 yards. He got 3.
Now the Devil Dogs are going to have to make plays on 2nd and 3rd down for sure. Can't give them short because it just hasn't worked for us.
Actually, mark him at the 36, so he just barely got the yardage needed. Got right at the line to gain. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. We're under 3 minutes to go now. They're eating a lot of clock again on this drive as they work with a 2-point lead. It'll be a handoff to Callahan. Callahan hit after a short gain. get about 3 on the play. That Landon Boyer that came in, but it'll be 2nd down and 7.
Ball on the Devil Dogs 33-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 33 of Morrilton. And Olsen Patton is in trouble in the backfield, and he is going to be dropped.
I don't know. Was that a pass play?
It just looked weird, and I think it was Shane Willis that got him. He went to hand it off, and then, I don't know, I was on the wrong side or something, and a little miscommunication, it looked like.
Well, this is what I guess we've got them in 3rd and long, too, and it hasn't worked out for us either. This is where you got to make a play. You got to do something here.
Yeah, back at 3rd and 10 here. They lost the 3 they'd gained on the previous play. Olsen running to his right now. He's going to throw. He's got a receiver across the 20. Breaks a tackle, and inside the 10-yard line, they convert another 3rd down, and they're going to have 1st and goal.
That's another Russellville Cyclone. Sponsored by Phil Ryan.
He gets to the 8-yard line.
Wembley on the tackle.
Wembley finally got him down, but 1st and goal for the Cyclones. A minute to go now. And Olsen keeps it. Olsen breaks a tackle in the backfield, and now he's going to get into the end zone for the touchdown. Devil Dogs had him wrapped up around the 10. He got free and scores.
That touchdown sponsored by Centennial Bank.
So Russellville, an 8-point lead now. They score with 52 seconds to go in the first half. And they see if they kick here. They do run their kicker on now. Jesus Perez. And his kick is up and good, and Russellville leads it by 9. 52 seconds left in the first half. Russellville 29, Devil Dogs 20. Cyclones kick off after this on the EAB Sports Network.
How about some hot deals from Spates Auto Parts, your Napa stores in Morrilton, Conway, and Russellville? Like Mobil 1 Advanced Full Synthetic Motor Oil, a 5-quart jug just $34.99. Or save up to 33% with Napa Full Synthetic Motor Oil, $25.49 for a 5-quart jug. And Napa Heavy Duty Diesel Engine Oil starts at $15.59 a gallon. Get these and many more hot deals at Spates Auto Parts, your Napa stores in Morrilton, Conway, and Russellville.
52 seconds left in the first half. Russellville taking a 9-point lead, 29-20, and they have used a lot of the clock in their last couple of scoring drives.
Yeah, and just Morrilton, we really haven't looked good tonight, I don't think. Offensively or defensively. Jamarcus Sandage has played a great first half, but we haven't really thrown the ball too well. And
yeah, that's probably the
we've had 2
surprising
big runs.
part. Yeah, don't have the passing game going, and defensively just
we haven't been able to stop them at all.
Yep. Can't get Olsen to the ground. So Russellville will kick off. Perez puts the ball on the tee. And a short sky kick taken at the 30-yard line by Dante Cox, and they're on him quickly, force him out of bounds. And around the 33.
Cox, the returner for the
So offense will come back out there with 49 seconds to go. All 3 timeouts still. Mark it at the 32. They really need to get something here.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Russell's going to get the ball to get out the second half.
It'll be a handoff to Robinson. He's trying to break tackles in the backfield. He can't do it, and they bring him down at the 30 with a 2-yard loss. 3 guys all over him. And actually, give him the 31, it looks like, and the Bulldogs may be content to kind of get this one to halftime and in the locker room and regroup. We're not getting in any kind of hurry here.
See what we can do here on second down.
Barry passing the flats on the far side, caught by Cox, and there's a fumble. It looks like Russellville is going to recover.
Well, not that. Not what we wanted.
And so Cyclones will take over with 14 seconds remaining. And be right around the 40-yard line. And the player down on that far side on the Russellville sideline. So finally get a completion to Cox there, and they strip it away from him. And Russellville's got a chance. Again, just 14 seconds left. They'll have it at the 42-yard line. But they certainly have all the momentum right now. And they're checking on an injured Cyclone there. Again, far side of the field on their sideline. We're right near their sideline. And coming up at halftime, of course, we'll go over the first half stats, scoring summary, look at some other scores of interest from Class 5A and area teams. Have all that for you at halftime. And may get a timeout here.
Yeah.
It looks like
they have, I don't know who's down over there for the Cyclones.
Yeah, but while they work on him, let's get a timeout in here. 14 seconds left in this first half. Russell was up 29-20. They'll have the ball when we come back here on the EAB Sports Network.
This moment of relief, brought to you by your local State Farm agent, who also brings relief with insurance for what you value most.
See your local State Farm agent Ansel Carlin on East Broadway in Morrilton, or call 501-354-4386.
And they are still giving medical attention to Cyclone. They're in front of their sidelines. We can't tell who that is over there. But it's 29-20 our score. Russellville has the lead with 14 seconds to go in this first half, and it's not been the start to this game in the season that we were hoping for, anticipating, but see if we can regroup at halftime. And
I bet there's going to be some words at halftime.
Have a come to Jesus meeting with them. And the injured Cyclone is up. Still can't tell who that is way over there. But
yeah.
He was able to get up to his feet and to their sideline. And we're about set to resume play here. Getting ball at the Morrilton 42-yard line for the Cyclones. They do not have a timeout, so anything in the field of play going to eat up a lot of the clock here for them. And Olsen is looking to throw, and that wobbling throw is well short of the intended receiver.
Pass incomplete. Second down.
And it'll be second down and 10.
I think Coach Hicks got mad.
Chairs in there. So second down and 10. That used just 3 seconds, so still 11 seconds on the clock.
Well, you'd think they'd just empty the backfield and just see what Olsen Patton could do here. And
there's movement at the line of scrimmage. And I know we had a guy jump, but we're saying we were drawing off, but it is going to go against the Devil Dogs. So that'll give Cyclones 5 yards. We'll move them up to the 37. Second down and 5.
Fifth penalty against the Devil Dogs.
There's still 11 seconds on the clock, and Devil Dogs will call a timeout. So just the first of 3 we have available.
Well, that was interesting. They had trips to this near side, and usually we only have 2 guys in coverage over there, but I think maybe in this it might be like a Hail Mary type situation, so you might want to get a D-back over there.
So yeah, just 11 seconds on the clock. Russellville leads at 29-20. And they're going to take a lead into the locker room in this one. Devil trying to keep them out here.
Please keep them out here.
Yeah.
Need a stop on this drive for sure. 11 seconds left in the half.
And now we are set to resume action as Olsen is looking to throw and going to complete it along the far sideline and get inside the 30 for a first down. And they've added time. Now there's 16 seconds left. It went from 11 seconds remaining to 16 seconds remaining. Cam, how does that happen?
You play at Russellville?
And Devil Dogs notice it, and they're going to alert the officials, and they're going to now it shows 6 seconds. So they moved the clock.
Hey, that's smooth, though. I got to give them credit for that.
Hey, they tried. They tried. So it shows 6 seconds now. And it is first down. And they're going to try a long field goal here. They've got Jesus Perez out.
And he's got a leg.
Yeah, and Devil Dogs will call the timeout. I don't think we're quite ready for that and have the 2 timeouts remaining, so.
Ice.
Yeah. And this was, if they tried, it'll be a 47-yard attempt.
Well, Russell's had a long line of really good kickers.
They've had a few. Zach Cocker guy was pretty good.
The Nyhouse that came through here.
Yep, you going back a ways?
I am. I am back a ways.
But I do remember the name. But the ball's right at the 30-yard line. They sent out the kicker. They think have time for just the one play. So
it's going to be. It's on that right hash. So the hashes are a little bit wider than the goalpost. So he's going to, he might have a natural curl to his left anyway, since being a right-footed kicker.
But they are going to send the kicker out there again. They're going to try it from 47 yards, and it is on the way. Partially blocked, yeah, because it is well short. And
can't return it.
Yep, Devil Dogs are trying to return it, not able to. And so that'll... Well, there's 1 second showing on the clock, so we may have to take a snap here. Josh Sharp looked like came in, got the hand on the kick. Got just enough of it. And so there is 1 second on the clock. And Devil Dogs will snap it, and from back here, probably will just take a knee and go to the locker room, maybe hand it off and see if you can break one. But Russellville.
Why do they have a coach at midfield? What is?
Well, yeah, that's not supposed to.
That's
not allowed.
I just noticed him.
So Barry will take the snap. It will be a handoff to Braylon Criswell. He's got a little bit of a hole. He's going to get outside the 30 to the 40, so he's going to add some yardage to his stat line, but the half will come to a close, and it'll be a 9-point Russellville lead as the teams head to their respective locker rooms. Cyclones 29, Devil Dogs 20. We'll have halftime for you when we come back. It is Morrilton Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your business is up against a lot of things these days. Inflation cost, workforce issues, federal overreach. The list of things keeping you up at night keeps getting longer. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas is here to help. We are constantly working to improve the business climate and make Arkansas as competitive as possible. The Arkansas State Chamber Associated Industries of Arkansas works tirelessly for your business so you can rest easy. Join us today.
Want increased job security? The University of Arkansas Community College at Morrilton offers 2-year technical and career-specific degrees in a variety of areas. Enter the workforce sooner with highly valued skills that can make you an essential employee. Apply now at uaccm.edu.
UACCM has been recognized as the best technical college in the state by Arkansas Money and Politics. The best in the state and close to home. Learn more at uaccm.edu.
So, it's Friday night and your heat and air unit goes out. What do? Do you wait till Monday to call and set up an appointment while you suffer all weekend? No, you don't have to, because Burris Heat and Air offers 24-hour service, so you can call them day or night, weekends, or whenever your unit goes out. When you do, be sure to ask about a preventative maintenance agreement to improve efficiency, add years to the life of your unit, and save money over time. Call us at 354-4887 or find us on Facebook. Burris Heat and Air.
As we live longer, age is just a number, but retirement is so much more than one. I'm Doug Cahill, your local Edward Jones investment advisor. We want to know what you want out of retirement. Working together, we can look at the big picture and make a strategy to help you reach your goals, because you can't prepare for the unexpected if you don't know where you're headed. Call me at 501-354-6630 or visit us at 201 North Moose Street in downtown Morrilton. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey.
Back here.
Hey.
We are back from inside the Haynes Home Center studio from Cyclone Stadium. 29-20. Russellville with the lead, and they really dominated the second quarter, especially in this ball game. As lead did change hands a few times there in the first. The Bulldogs took advantage of an early Russellville turnover. Had a long kickoff return, but really not much going offensively in this first half. As we can take a look, I guess, at the stats. We have those ready?
Yep. We'll start with the scoring summary. Devil Dogs got on the board first at 10:49 in the first quarter on a 46-yard touchdown run by Braylon Criswell. Aaron Echolas kicked the extra point to make it 7-0 Dogs. Russellville answered with a 13-yard touchdown pass from Olson Patton to Nicholas Hallmark. At the 9:15 mark of the first quarter, Julius Thompson ran it in for 2, and the Cyclones had the lead 8-7. Morrilton retook the lead at 7:17 in the first quarter behind a 44-yard touchdown pass from Maddox Berry to Jamarcus Sandage. Extra point was blocked, and Morrilton had a 13-8 lead. Marcellus Olson Patton found the end zone again, this time on a 20-yard touchdown pass to Julius Thompson at 4:56 in the first quarter. Jesus Perez kicked the extra point to make it 15-13. On the ensuing kickoff, Jamarcus Sandage from Morrilton took it back 95 yards for the score, and at 4:43 left in the second, it was 20-15 Dogs. But from then on out, it was all Russellville. outscored Morrilton 14-0 in the second quarter. Prince carried it in from basically the 1-inch line, and then Olson Patton carried it in from 7 for the Cyclones to give you your 29-20 halftime score. Looking at the team stats, 8 first downs for the Devil Dogs, 14 for Russellville. 120 yards rushing for Morrilton, 222 rushing yards for Russellville so far tonight. 61 yards passing for Devil Dogs, 40 for Russellville. So only 24 total plays of offense for the Devil Dogs in the first half for 181 yards. And Russellville 35 plays for 262 yards. Both teams averaging 7.5 yards per play. Both teams have lost a fumble. 5 penalties for 35 yards for Morrilton, 8 for 65 for the Cyclones. And my time in possession's got Russellville. Obviously, they just controlled that second quarter. They've got 17.5 minutes to Morrilton's 6.5. Third down, Devil Dogs 1 of 3. Russellville 1 of 4. But Morrilton 0 for 4 on 1. 0 for 1 on fourth, while Russellville 3 for 3 on fourth. Individually for the Devil Dogs, Braylon Criswell, 7 carries, 89 yards, and the score. That's rushing the football. Keaton Robinson, 6 carries, 24 yards. Max Berry has 1 carry for 7. Berry 3 of 9 passing, 61 yards, 1 touchdown, and along of 44. Dante Cox has 2 catches for 17 yards. And Jamarcus Sandage has 1 for 44 in the score. 1 punt for 31 yards. And defensively, we've got Dominic McCoy and Kendrick Thomas, each with 5 tackles apiece. Thomas has got a tackle for loss. Josh Sharp has got 3 tackles and a tackle for loss. Landon Boyer with 3 tackles and Amron Dixon with 3 tackles. Josh Sharp also blocked that field goal there right before the half. That's going to wrap it up.
All right. So hope for better things in the second half. So
for sure,
certainly wouldn't have thought we'd just be 3 of 9 throwing the football first half the way things went last year and weapons we have back this year. But it's been tough sledding for us through the air, and been tough defensively to get stops as well.
It's been tough everywhere.
Yeah. So, but again, a lot of football left in this game, so we'll see what happens in the second half. Of course, we missed. We were talking about the Russellville kickers, Jim. How could we forget Ronnie South?
Oh, yeah. He was on the tip of my tongue there.
Yeah. From the 60s. Some people may remember him. I had help with that name. I didn't just come up with that.
You weren't here in the 60s?
No, David Dunlap was helping me out with that one. But Ronnie South kicked for the Razorbacks as well as the Cyclones. So he was a good one, obviously. But the band is on the field.
Well, they're supposed to be.
It's not Stanford Cal.
Yeah.
They are supposed to be here. So they're performing, and we'll get another timeout in here. We got a lot of other scores to catch you up on, and we will do the best to do that for you when we come back. Have a lot more of halftime left here again as Russellville leads it by 9. And we'll take another timeout here. Have more for you from Cyclone Stadium after this. It's Devil Dog Football on the AB Sports Network.
Kuntz Electric will sponsor any River Valley High School student who enrolls in one of 3 specific UACCM Career Center programs and will cover all expenses not covered by another funding source. Kuntz Electric will sponsor students in construction technology, industrial mechanics and maintenance technology, and welding technology. Kuntz Electric will hire all Kuntz Promise graduates upon successful completion of the program. Please contact Kuntz Electric for details at 501-354-2526.
For more than 150 years, Lyon College has helped Arkansas students succeed in their careers and in their communities. Our graduates are innovators and leaders, computer scientists, engineers, business professionals, teachers, artists, and healthcare providers. And with a medical school acceptance rate more than twice the national average, Lyon students are proving that a Lyon education opens doors to a lifetime of success. Learn more at lyon.edu. Lyon College, a better world starting in Arkansas.
Arvest Bank is proud to be your dedicated hometown lender and support the Morrilton Devil Dogs. We can help with your auto loan, boat loan, or help you finance home improvements. Stop by any Arvest branch to apply for great rates and friendly service, or visit arvest.com to find a local lender. Subject to credit approval. Equal housing lender. Show your school spirit with the Morrilton Devil Dog Arvest Visa debit card. Arvest offers a variety of debit card styles to choose from. Find your favorite at arvest.com/style today. Arvest Bank, member FDIC.
This is Dr. Zachary Dixon with Dixon Family Dental of Morrilton. At Dixon Family Dental, your comfort is one of our top priorities. We want you to feel relaxed, informed, and well taken care of. We know you're busy, so we make scheduling simple, and we work to ensure your visit goes smoothly. And because we offer a wide range of advanced services, you can get just about any of your family's dental needs taken care of right here in Morrilton. Call us at 501-215-4913, or better yet, stop by Dixon Family Dental next to Walmart on University Boulevard in Morrilton. We can't wait to see your smile.
Halftime from Russellville, 29-20 Cyclones with the lead. Before we get to some of the other football scores, we'll tell you about Lady Devil Dog Volleyball. They split their matches this week. Swept Quitman on Tuesday, their season opener. Got swept by Conley Christian last night. Went on the road both of those. They'll have their home opener next Thursday, so hosting Russellville. So Lady Devil Dogs and Lady Cyclones will go at it in Devil Dog Arena next Thursday. Devil Pup football team, 9th grade team, impressive last night. Went to Alma and put 55 on the board. 55-34 they beat the Airedales last night. So impressive looking 9th grade group for the Devil Pup. Certainly a good start last night. They'll be at home next Thursday taking on Pine Bluff. And I think that might be 9th grade only next week, no 8th grade, I think. But next Thursday at Devil Dog Stadium. So Thursday you'll have volleyball in the arena and junior high football in the stadium. So a lot going on there next Thursday. And, of course, a lot of high school football action tonight all over the state. And we can try to get you caught up on some of the games of interest, I guess, Jim.
Sure.
Got some for us?
Yep. We'll start with our conference scores that we have in right now. Van Buren leads Alma 14-12 in the second quarter. Ozark all over Clarksville 32-0 in the second quarter. Farmington is leading Edmond North Oklahoma 28-27. Warren led Greenbrier 19-7 at one point, and the Panthers have come storming back, and they're up 36-19 over the Lumberjacks in the third quarter. So they reeled off 29 straight points on Warren. Harrison has a lead over Branson, Missouri, 21-14. Soji Tabuchi weeps. Bologna 6, BB 0 in the third quarter. An offensive powerhouse matchup there going on over there they're in BB, so that's White County.
White County, yep.
That's Arkansas High, Texarkana, up 14-0 on Catholic in the third quarter. You know, the Razorbacks will play them next week. They've got a new head coach, Leroy Hood. Came from McGee, played for the Razorbacks, and I think he played for Tech.
I don't know.
I think he did. Somebody from McGee played for Tech.
May have been him.
So, yeah, the Razorbacks looking improved. You know, we saw the talent last year. They just couldn't get anything to work against us. Yep. So maybe have an improved team on our hands. Sheridan leading Whitehall 26-14 in the second quarter. I do not have a Perryville score, so someone needs to text you with the Perryville score. Perryville at Atkins tonight. Bigelow leads England 20-14 in the third quarter. Heber Springs Pottsville leads Heber Springs 21-0, and they're in the third quarter now. I don't have a score on Dover and Lavaca. Let me double check. Yeah, there's nothing being reported yet for Dover and Lavaca. That's not near us. It's in Lavaca, not Dover. Dardanelle, possibly a conference member with the Devil Dogs next year.
More than likely.
More than likely. They're up on Hall. It says Hall Steam Academy.
Is that what they go by now? Yeah, I've been saying that. I don't know.
Yeah, Hall Steam Academy. So Little Rock Hall. But the Sand Lizards, it's 37-0 right now over Hall Steam Academy, which we assume is the old Little Rock Hall.
Yep.
I don't have a score on Hackett and Danville. That one is in Danville tonight. So Little John's got a game going on over there. It's not too far from us in Yale County. And this one's kind of a shocker here. Conway is up 28-21 on Jonesboro, so the Hurricane keeping it close in the third quarter. Conway Christian coming off a state title, up 8-0 over Hazen in the second quarter. And then we've got Jesseville and Mayflower. We don't have a score yet for them. And last thing I saw for Clinton was they were up 21-7 over Harmony Grove Haskell in the second quarter.
Okay. Miss P. Ridge Gravett, aren't they playing?
They are. I don't have a score. Let me see if I can pull up their live feed and see what's happening there.
Yeah, they're basically in another state, so up there. But anyway,
I don't think. Yeah, it's gonna. See, the first game you always got to find out who moved from where, like who's streaming where now.
Oh yeah. Trying to find that. But anyway, we got everything else caught up as far as the 5A West. But some of the other 5A games, I guess.
Yeah, we can go through some of those.
Robinson, PA is a big one, I guess.
Yeah. Let me go through here and see what's good going on tonight. Fayetteville leading Cabot 29-14 in the second quarter. That should be a good game. Bryant leading Benton 19-3 in the third. Marion leads Wynn 33-20 in the second quarter. In the battle, what do they call the Fort Smith? It's the battle.
Rogers Avenue.
Rogers Avenue, yeah, the battle of Rogers Avenue. Southside defeating Northside right now 10-0 in the second quarter. Bentonville West and Greenwood tied at 28 in the third quarter. Lakeside over Lake Hamilton right now 35-14 in the third quarter, and Lakeside's another one of those title contenders. We're going to we've got a void now with Bolding one of the Boldings leaving Parkview,
the other one taking over,
and the other one taking over, and what's going to happen there? Lakeside's a team to watch this season. They're coming off a good year, and they've got the 21-point lead over Lake Hamilton right now. Robinson leads Pulaski Academy 30-14 in the third quarter.
Well, yeah, speaking of title contenders, Robinson's pretty good.
Yeah, Robinson's pretty good. They're one of those, what's happened to PA here? I know Kelly left, and but Robinson, I don't know if they've beaten PA in the past 20 years.
Yeah, I don't know. Of course, PA's playing in 7A now, but shouldn't affect them tonight against Robinson. But yeah, Robinson's pretty good.
Yeah, they are. Searcy up 24-7 over Batesville. That's an interesting one. Batesville's struggled on they've had some hard times lately. Valley View leads Poplar Bluff, Missouri.
Yep.
14-12.
The Mules. Yep.
So that's Valley View up there. That's where Morrilton's season ended last year. Mills leads Osceola 14-9 in the second. I feel like I'm just reading off random stuff here to our viewers.
Yep.
Wouldn't they rather listen to an ad than me?
Yeah, we can do that. I did get Perryville's score.
Did you? Okay.
I knew Caitlin would come through. I'm surprised she sent it because it's not good for Perryville.
Oh.
Halftime, Atkins 40, Perryville 0 is what she sent me. But yeah, that's
maybe she typoed and meant to type.
No, actually, she sent the screenshot too of their YouTube. Yeah, that is what it is. 40-0.
Oh,
yeah. Now Perryville's much younger team than Atkins. Atkins has a lot of seniors. Perryville's younger. But yeah, they played two really tight games last year, bookending Perryville's season.
Yeah. We were talking about that on the ride home. It's got to be tough to open and end your season with the same team and lose to them both times.
Yep. And they're rivals. They've developed a nice rivalry there. But anyway, so not going well for them. Not going particularly well for the Devil Dogs here in Russellville. 29-20 is the halftime score. Still have a few minutes till we get the second half started. We will get another timeout here. Hear from some of our sponsors, and we'll continue with halftime. Get ready for the second half. When we come back, it is Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's that time of year again, and everywhere you go, people are rooting for their favorite teams. At Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance, we want to be your favorite team. That's why we created Fave Rates, great new rates with the same great service. Call your local Farm Bureau Insurance agent today or get a free quote online at faverates.com. Arkansas Farm Bureau Insurance. Go with the home team.
In Morrilton, see John Widener, Ronnie Rainey, Marcel Limmer, Andy Jackson, or Jonathan Higgins, or call 501-354-0101.
When it comes to emergency medical care, trust the experts at MedTech EMS in Morrilton.
Our highly trained EMTs deliver unmatched care, going beyond mere ambulance services.
We're committed to our community, offering outreach, training, and educational programs.
From emergency to non-emergency medical transportation, our advanced paramedic ambulances serve Central Arkansas.
At MedTech EMS, every patient is treated with compassion and respect.
Call 501-354-8181 or visit medtechems.com. MedTech EMS, your partner in quality care and compassion.
If you need immediate medical attention, the last thing you want to worry about is where to go for care. So you'll be glad to know that CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is recognized as a 4-star hospital for quality and safety by the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid. And out of over 1,500 critical access hospitals in the country, CHI St. Vincent Morrilton is in the top 100. If you have severe abdominal or chest pain, head or eye injury, uncontrolled bleeding, symptoms of a stroke, serious back injury, or serious burns, call 911 and go to the emergency room at CHI St. Vincent Morrilton, where you'll be seen in under 20 minutes. CHI St. Vincent Morrilton. Hello, human kindness.
We all have our traditions, from Friday night lights to Saturday morning hunts. These are the traditions we pass down to the next generation. Now, we might have hung up our cleats a long time ago, but come tomorrow morning, we can still put on our camo and hunter orange. Because some traditions last a lifetime. Get your hunting license and enjoy a season of memories, both on the field and in the woods. This message is brought to you by the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission. Hunt natural.
Back here from Cyclone Stadium inside the Haynes Home Center broadcast booth. I'm Eric Tyler along with Jim Bowles. Kickoff to the 2025 high school football season. Of course, expectations high for the Devil Dogs, especially offensively. So many guys returning and a lot of experience on that side of the ball, and hasn't really panned out tonight.
Yeah,
but
it has not been there tonight.
But we'll see. We'll see if some adjustments made there at halftime. We can come out and get things rolling here in the second half, and Russell will get the ball to start the half and need to get a stop here.
Yes.
Can't fall too much farther behind. Yeah. And
two-possession ball game, for sure.
It's 9 points now, so they could get it to a 3-possession game with the touchdown here coming out. So haven't had stops yet. Just they fumbled the first time they touched the ball, and otherwise they reel off 4 straight scoring drives after that, and then they
at 8 o'clock. That was the last 2 drives. It took over 13 minutes off the clock.
Yep, and they came out and then of course tried that long field goal there at the end of the half. That was unsuccessful, but they kind of had their way offensively in the first half. So, but again, still a lot of football left, and they put a couple more minutes on the halftime clock. So
they're good at adding some time to that clock.
they did try that during the game, but they didn't get away with it. But we do have time for another break here, so we'll get a timeout, and when we come back, we will have the second half kickoff for you. Again, with Russellville holding a 9-point lead. We're back in 1 minute on the EAB Sports Network.
Here's why you need to make certain your child goes to school. Chronic absenteeism is when a child misses 10% of the school year, 15 days or more. When your preschooler, kindergartner, or first grader misses school this much, they're less likely to be able to read at grade level by third grade. And studies show these less proficient readers are 4 times more likely to be high school dropouts. Send your child to school and leave them there so they can receive bell-to-bell instruction. This message is from the South Conway County School District. To love, to serve, to care. When you buy tires, you want to do business with someone you know, someone who knows tires, someone you can trust.
Hello, I'm Mark Robertson. My family has been selling tires in Morrilton since 1950, and we do know tires. We know how to mount them, we know how to balance them, and we know how to fix them. We know how to take care of them.
At Robertson Tire Service, you'll find quality American-made tires for your truck, your SUV, your automobile, or performance vehicle at a price you can afford. It's tires you know and trust from people you know and trust. Robertson Tire Service, number 4 Bruce Street in Morrilton, down from UACCM, the real tire store.
We're getting ready to start the second half of play. Devil Dogs will kick off. Russellville up 29-20. After the game, we'll recognize some players of the game. Colton Steakhouse, again, doing our offensive and defensive players of the game. Conway County Farm Bureau, the player you can depend on. So we'll recognize all those guys in our post game. Also have the Dixon Family Dental Big Smile play of the game. And Aaron Nicholas has the ball on the tee. He's ready to kick off, but none of his teammates are on the field yet, so he's going to have to wait a moment.
Yeah, I don't like his chances right now.
He'd be going 1 on 11. They would have a pretty good chance there of having a nice return. But now the Devil Dogs come onto the field.
I think I would just barely touch it and let it fall off the tee and just have a penalty for not going 10 yards. If that were
That'd
the
probably
case.
be the safe thing. And Russellville's going to have their deep guys at the 20. It's a line drive, and they're going to jump and catch the line drive at around the 20. It was actually a nice athletic play there, and they're going to return it to the 40, forced out of bounds right there. I believe that's Hibbler on the return.
Thomas on the tackle for the Devil Dogs.
So Cyclones mark them at the 39. That's where Russellville will start.
First down and 10, Russellville at the 39-yard line.
Russell will go from our right to left in this third quarter. And the ball on the left hash, the near side of the field. Marcellus Olson Patton is their very elusive quarterback. He will hand it off here, and they're going to get a couple yards on the carry with Callahan. He's forced out of bounds.
Again, if you rewind that about 10 seconds, and you can watch it's Alec Jones trying to get away from his man. Nope.
So they mark it just across the 41, gain of about 2, maybe 3 on the play. Be second down. And Olson waiting the snap, handoff again, and breaking a tackle and crossing midfield, picking up a first down is Callahan. And he got away from a would-be tackler. Josh Sharp finally got him down, but he brings it into Morrilton territory to the 44.
Yeah, we started with a 2-yard loss and ended up with the first down for the Cyclones. 14-yard pickup.
Russell with it at the 44-yard line. With Callahan now standing to the left. Now he comes out of the backfield, and Olson's going to throw it down the field. The receiver's wide open at the 20-yard line. Slips a tackle and finally is going to be brought down around the 11-yard line. He had drawn Brown wide open.
Criswell on the tackle. That's enough for a
they were reading the option play there, speed option, and just left Brown wide open.
Is that Kamarius Criswell tackle over there?
Yes, 27.
Yeah, he changed numbers on us this year. But Russell has it 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Attention, Nash Collins.
And
they're just going to take your time now, and I don't really blame them here.
Yeah, they had a player lose a helmet. Might have been Olsen, I think. He's out for this play. And they will hand it off to Callahan. Callahan to the 5-yard line. He gains about 6. It'll be 2nd down.
To Olsen Patton. He makes it down to the 6-yard line.
So
2nd down and 5.
2nd down and 5. They can get a 1st down at the 1-yard line.
Choo, choo, choo. They can take 20 more seconds off this clock.
Yeah, they're just letting an old take away. They did that in those 2 drives in the first half, and they're working with the lead here, and they're going to hand it off again and get not even back to the line of scrimmage, maybe to the line, but that is it for Ron Brown.
Myers on the tackle, make that Jarrett on the tackle.
And ball just outside the 5-yard line now, so 3rd down. And about 4. They did get maybe a yard or half a yard there.
That was DeLaShawn Jarrett on that tackle for the Devil Dogs.
On 3rd down, Olsen is going to be hit, and he's going to be dropped in the backfield. So Devil Dogs get the 3rd down stop there, and the field goal team comes on for the Cyclones.
Boyer and Tony Gay combined for that one, and really Rasheed Criswell helped make that tackle. He kept outside containment, forced him inside.
And the snap is there. The field goal is no good. Missed it wide right. 23-yard kick.
I think he hit the post.
Okay, hit it. Yeah, hit it off the goal post there. So a missed field goal attempt from 23 yards for Perez, well within his range, and Devil Dogs take a little break there. We'll see if we can flip the momentum, and the offense comes on the field. 8:38 left in the 3rd quarter. Devil Dogs will take over the 20-yard line, trailing 29-20.
Hayden Johnson is back in. He came off with an ankle injury, and he's looked like he's hobbling just a little bit more, but he did come out back in the 2nd quarter.
Devil Dogs now will empty the backfield as Robinson comes out, and Barry's pass for him off the mark, and it'll be 2nd down and 10. Well, they got a little pressure to the quarterback that time.
Yeah, the timing got messed up. The guy for Russellville, I guess that was the defensive end, maybe a linebacker. He got up in the throwing lane, and Maddox had to wait a second and threw it behind him.
So 2nd down and 10 on the 20-yard line. Robinson is the running back again. And Barry looking to throw it in the middle of the field and just off the hands of Jamarcus Sandage.
Blech. Blech.
Marcus would like to have that one back.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 10. That would have been a big gainer too.
Well, the worst part is most of the time they're just daring us to pass. They've got no safety high, and we just haven't been able to make that connection.
They need to make one here on 3rd down and 10. Was at their own 20-yard line. Barry is flush. He's going to have to try to run forward, and he is going to pick up the 1st down again on the scramble. He picks up 11.
Yeah, no flag this time.
And give him 12 yards. They mark it at the 32. Devil Dogs in a hurry now on first down and 10. And snap comes. Handoff. Robinson, couple yards. Gets close to the 35. But stopped right there, and they mark him at the 34. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Robinson on the carry.
Yeah, Keaton, 7 carries, now 26 yards. Maddox, 2 carries for 19. Of course, he had that long run last year against the Cyclones, but that was about all he ran.
So 2nd down, and fake it to Criswell. Throw across the field. A little short for Dante Cox, and it'll be 3rd down and 8.
And just Maddox, he's 3 of 12.
Wow.
Now, boy, just a rough night for him.
See if we can pick up another long 3rd down, 3rd and 8. And Barry going deep. Jamarcus is there, and he has got it at the 20-yard line.
Well, that was a good job by Maddox. He stayed in there. Is going to take a shot. Tosses it up for Jamarcus, and if he hadn't caught it, it was pass interference. Jamarcus was right there, made the catch, brought it down. First down, Dogs.
Rackley Furniture first down all the way to the Russellville 20-yard line. Catch in traffic by Sandage. Handoff to Criswell, trying to stretch it outside. He gets a 15, the 10, to the 5-yard line. Nice carry for Braylon Criswell. Rackley Furniture first down, 1st and goal to go.
Yeah, just a great run there for Braylon. Well, they marked him at the 4, and he's got 73 yards now.
Yeah, pickup of 16 right there. So 1st and goal, the 4-yard line. Robinson and Criswell on either side of Barry. They'll hand it to Keaton, and he's going to work his way into the end zone for the Devil Dog touchdown.
That's a great job there by that right side of the line. That is Hayden Johnson, and I believe Jace Gertman should be in there at the right guard. But yeah, just Keaton taking it into the end zone for the score.
So 29-26, and Eckert Law is on for extra point attempt. Dominic McCoy, the hold, the snap, and the holder there, and the kick is up and good. And we have a 2-point ball game now. 6:51 left to play. 3rd quarter. Russellville 29, Devil Dogs 27. Devil Dogs kickoff after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Green Bay Packaging's Arkansas Craft Division has been a part of the Morrilton community for over 60 years. They are currently undergoing a $1 billion expansion, the largest investment in Central Arkansas history that will enhance their infrastructure, strengthen their competitive advantage, and reinforce their commitment to sustainability. Arkansas Craft continues to lead in eco-friendly production practices while supporting the local community and workforce. Thanks to their educated, experienced, and highly trained staff, their ISO 9001-2015 certified. Green Bay Packaging, Arkansas Craft, proud to be a part of the Morrilton community.
6:51 left, 3rd quarter. Devil Dogs now with some momentum. There's going to be a squib kick, going to be taken around the 24-yard line, and Hibbler is going to be stopped by Kendrick Thomas at the 35. Nice open field tackle for Kendrick, who's had himself a nice ball game. And now he's cramping on the sidelines.
Come on, man.
I thought he went down celebrating, but he's cramping there. But he did make a nice tackle on the special teams play. And Russellville will start at their 35-yard line. They've got a player hobbling off, too. There's a man down on both sides. And they still don't have, I think, Brandon Flores off the field yet. He is now to the sidelines. He had to be helped off by his teammates. So new game, 29-27. Russellville still has the lead. 6:46 to go in this 3rd quarter. Cyclone offense back on the field. Goes Olsen. Will hand it off, and they're going to get 3 yards there. As Jones and Jarrett in on the tackle at the 38-yard line. So they'll get 3 there, 2nd and 7. And these offenses work at different paces.
Yes.
Say.
One at the speed of light, one at the speed of smell.
And there is a handoff, and he is stuffed in the backfield as Devil Dogs are all over him. Cameron Dixon leading the charge as Prince lost about 3 back to the 35. We're seeing Chriswell in there as well. He and Dixon making the play, and 3rd and long for Russellville.
Well, the Cyclones are 1 of 5 on 3rd down. Is that right? I thought they had a lot more. Maybe they just get close, and then that's why they're 3 of 3 on 4th.
And they're going to empty the backfield here. Olsen looking to throw, and he's got a receiver out near midfield. And he's got it for the 1st down. Jeremiah Smallwood on the tackle, but they convert 3rd and long, and they're going to move the chains. That was Julius Thompson on the catch.
Yeah, Ross Thompson, 15.
No,
Jeremiah Ross Thompson, yeah. I think it was.
Yeah, they got 2. They got Julius, number 5, and then Jeremiah Ross Thompson, number 15. But either way, it's a 1st down at the Russellville 47-yard line. As the clock goes under 5 minutes now in this 3rd quarter. They're going to send a man in motion, and they'll keep it with Olsen, and he's going to cross midfield and is stopped at the 49 of Morrilton. So we'll get about 4 yards on the carry.
Yeah, you got in the Devil Dog territory at the 49.
2nd down and 6 at the Devil Dog 49.
2nd down and 6.
Oh, Olsen Patton is hobbling on that ankle.
Yeah, he is jumping around there on one ankle. There's Coach Matt Long right in front of us. And on 2nd down, they will hand it off, and
another hold there.
But I don't see a flag, Jim.
No, there ain't no flags. That's for certain.
But that carry gets them to the. They're going to give them almost the 45, so it'll be 3rd and about 3.
3rd down and 2.
For the Cyclones. Ball just outside the Morrilton 45-yard line. Russellville up by 2, 29-27. And low snap, but handoff and 1st down carry for Prince. And there was a little trouble getting him down. Josh Sharp finally does, but at the 35-yard line, they move the chains, convert on that 3rd down.
10-yard pickup. Just cannot get them off the field.
And now they'll take this clock under 3 minutes here in this 3rd quarter. First quarter took forever, Jim.
It did.
These last 2 have.
I'm not worried about 10 o'clock now.
Gone much faster. And Russellville on 1st down will hand it to Prince straight ahead. He's going to pick up 5 or 6 more. Mark him down at the 30. A gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Gain of 5. 2nd down and 5 at the 30-yard line.
I was hoping to see him hobble a little bit more. Is it bad that a 45-year-old man wishes that probably a 16-year-old kid? I got my priorities, don't get me wrong.
Second and 5. Olsen is still out there. And hand off, and there Tony Gay's going to wrap him up in the backfield as Brent's had nowhere to go that time.
Thank goodness. I was just like, don't let go. Don't let go of him.
Yeah, he almost slipped another tackle.
Well, that's a 2-yard loss, too, back to the 31.
Third down and 6.
So third down and a long 6 here. Russellville continues to work the clock, but they've got third down here. But you'd think in 4-down territory where they are on the field right here. And Olsen's going to keep it. Now he's looking to throw, and he is hit. The ball is out, and it will be ruled incomplete. Alec Jones picked it up and is hoping to.
I think it was he had his arm going forward. I don't think it was a.
Yeah, no, I agree. It was incomplete. Yeah, they got it right. But as he was hit, ball came out, bounced on the turf, and it did go forward. So.
And then now he's hobbling. I really don't want him to be hurt. I don't really want him to be hurt.
Yeah. It is fourth down, 4th and 6.
Yeah, for anyone that's listened before and think this guy's a jerk, I'm very sarcastic. So I apologize. This is the first game. You gotta get used to my sarcasm.
So big 4th down play right here.
Yeah, it is. They're 3 for 3.
They have trips to the left. Olsen running to the right, going to throw it up for grabs. It is going to be broken up, almost intercepted by Smallwood. The Devil Dogs will take over on downs.
Yeah, that was almost picked up. Boy, that would have been right down the sideline for Smallwood if he could have brought that up. But either way, first down for the Devil Dogs. Just what we needed.
The Devil Dogs trying to get that 4th down stop and will take over at their own 31-yard line, trailing by 2, 29-27. And trips to the right, one receiver to the left. Robinson in the backfield gets the call, and Robinson trying to get outside with it, and not much going there. He will get to the 34, so get about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 7. That could give him the 35, so gain of 4.
2nd down and 6. Devil Dog 35.
And they're down to 50 seconds to go in this third quarter. And Barry rolling to his right, looking to throw down the field, going for Sandage. He got turned around, and it is incomplete. And now DeMarcus is hobbling a little bit. And he goes down. He hopefully is just cramping.
There is a flag down, too.
It's
against us.
So they're going to work on some medical treatment to Jamarcus Sandage. Again, the way they're stretching his leg there. Looks like a cramp, but we do have what we think is a holding call on the Devil Dogs.
I believe so.
And they're asking Coach Wheeler if he wants to decline it, I guess. He could keep that play and have it 3rd and 6, or he could back us up and be 2nd down and long. And they will decline the penalty, so DeMarcus, by the way, is to his feet to the sidelines and able to, he went down again as he's trying to jog it off, so you have to work on him some more. So they decline that penalty, 3rd down and 6. Ball at the Morrilton 35-yard line. So 3 receivers to the near side. As Barry waits the snap. Inside handoff to Criswell. Braden Criswell's got a hole. He's at midfield. Off to the races. Criswell outruns everybody. Touchdown, Devil Dogs.
That was beautiful. Beautifully executed play. Hayden Johnson, I believe it was him coming from the backside again. And, untouched for Criswell to the house.
Digger sets up Rocket for the touchdown. And Devil Dogs take the lead, 33-29. And Nicolau's on for the Extra point attempt. A little bit of a high snap. McCoy gets a hold down. The kick, though, is wide left. No good. It will remain a 4-point game with 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Devil Dogs back on top now, 33-29. Morrilton kicking off. When we come back, it's the Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Sterling from Center Ridge. And when it comes to buying, selling, or refinancing a home or real estate, don't trust your biggest investment to just any title company. Ask for Morrilton Abstract. Located right behind the courthouse, Morrilton Abstract has been serving Conway County for decades. Mike Massey was born and raised in Conway County and is a licensed title agent and a licensed Arkansas attorney. From the most complicated transactions to owner financing to simple deed preparation, ask for Morrilton Abstract. Because simply they're the best, and that's the truth.
Proudly saluting the employees of Coots Electric Company. This is KVOM-FM Morrilton, an EAB Media Group radio station.
24 seconds left in the third quarter, 33-29. Jim has the giggles here, so I'll handle things for a bit. You're back with us, Jim?
I gotta be, don't I?
As kickoff is a line drive, taken at the 20-yard line by Hibbler again. He'll make it to the 40 and hit and drop by, I think, both Chris Wells, Rashid and Kamarius in on the stop.
Yeah. I hadn't heard that one before.
Yeah, starting from center here.
No.
Yep. And 33-29, Devil Dogs. Much better third quarter than second quarter.
Yes.
Have the lead again. Russellville starting. We'll mark on the 41. Cyclones 41-yard line. 18 seconds left in this third quarter.
Well, that drives 3 plays, 69 yards.
And Olsen takes a low snap off the turf. Will get it off to his running back, and they're going to get some positive yards, about 3 up to the 44. There's Prince again, and they've got a lineman down, Russellville does. Danny Bonilla, number 77, I believe.
Danny, he's a junior. That's going to be into the third.
Yeah, so third quarter is coming to a close. Devil Dogs on top, 33-29. And we'll have fourth quarter action coming your way from Russellville after this on the EAB Sports Network.
A child's success starts with a solid education and the support of loving parents. Together, they create the foundation for a bright future and give our kids what they need to reach their full potential. Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton knows that being there for your children makes all the difference. It takes all of us, parents, teachers, coaches, churches, and the whole community, working together to lift up the next generation and to raise them into good citizens who can overcome their challenges. This message is brought to you by your friends at Wayne Smith Trucking in Morrilton.
When you want to kick back, get comfortable, and enjoy a great meal, head to Colton's Steakhouse and Grill of Morrilton. Relax in a fun, casual atmosphere, and they'll take care of serving up tasty, mouth-watering food like USDA Choice hand-cut steaks, ribs that are slow smoked over hickory daily, delicious chicken and seafood, burgers and sandwiches, entree salads, soups and desserts. And of course, it wouldn't be a meal at Colton's without peanuts. Yep, we know what's at stake at Colton Steakhouse and Grill of Morrilton.
We get ready to start the fourth quarter, and the Ingrid Cyclone and Bonilla just now to his feet.
You know it's bad when your mom texts you and says to be nice.
Jim, you shouldn't be wanting people to get hurt now.
No. Don't put words in my mouth. What I said was probably bad enough anyway.
But Bonilla, who was injured on last play, he was able to walk off under his own power, but just now off the field. But we are ready to start the fourth quarter, 33-29. Devil Dogs with a 4-point lead. Second down and 7 for the Cyclones. They're going to do a little double handoff, and it's a disaster. Ball is loose, and Russellville will fall on it, but back at the 32-yard line. So they lose a chunk of yards there.
Yeah.
They got a little too cute, Jim.
They did. They're not on my level. They can't be that cute.
So they're going to be all the way back at the 33. They lose about 12 on that play.
I'm trying to get it all entered here.
So
yeah, it's going to be
third and 19 is what they're showing. Yeah, they got to get all the way to the Morrilton 49. And Olson loses the ball. Amber Dixon falls on it. Devil Dogs have it. Olson went to throw and just lost the football. Amber Dixon was right there. Devil Dogs get the turnover, and they're going to have it at the Russellville 26.
Yeah, just a good play there by Ameren to jump on that football. Whoo, boy, and this, I think the momentum's turned, Eric, and we needed it.
I would say so, as Devil Dogs have it. 11:15 to go, leading 33-29. And now we've got a whistle. As Russellville called a timeout? I believe so.
They actually went a quarter without calling one.
11:15 left to play in the fourth quarter. Devil Dogs up 33-29 with the ball at the Russellville 26-yard line. When we come back after this 30-second timeout on the EAB Sports Network.
Since 1945, Farmers and Merchants Bank has been dedicated to helping Arkansas families build their futures. As we celebrate 80 years of partnership with our communities, we are committed as ever to helping our customers flourish for generations to come, from first-time homebuyers to seasoned homeowners. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, turning houses into homes. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So Devil Dogs certainly with the momentum, with the lead, and now with the football again. 33-29, first and 10 at the Russellville 26-yard line. And
yay. Fourth quarter. Yeah.
We're in the fourth quarter, yes.
Yes, I know, fourth quarter. Haven't won in Russellville in 25 years. Let's go and finish this thing.
And sometimes you have all that momentum, pick up that turnover, and take a shot of the end zone here, right?
Yeah. Give it a shot.
We'll see. They empty the backfield. And it's going to be Barry on the keeper to design and run.
Wasn't
He's going to slide at the 20-yard line. So he'll pick up about 6.
They tried for the home run for sure. That was a home run call.
And, hey, we'll take 6 yards on first down. Actually, yeah, where he starts the slide might have been the 21. So he gets 5. He does have 6 yards, I think. And now he will hand it to Chris Miller, trying to stretch it, and they're all over him. They got him for a loss, this time back at the 24.
Yeah, that was Nicholas Hallmark, and he's one of their returning starters. They only had 5 on defense. He's a lone returning defensive lineman. They had 3 linebackers back, and then Mergil, the safety, back. And they've done a pretty good job tonight. Outside of Braylon Criswell running for 170 yards or 165 yards on 10 carries.
He lost a few there, but third down. Barry rolling to his right, looking for the end zone, throws for Cox, and Dante has...
They said no good.
No catch. Close on that far corner of the end zone, so... So I'm bringing up fourth down.
Yeah.
And about 7. So Dante couldn't quite come up with it in the end zone. He got behind the defender.
Good, and pretty good throw from Maddox. Had him in the corner and just couldn't reel it in.
We get a shot at it on fourth down here. Fourth and about 7. And
timeout.
Whistle and Devil Dogs will call a timeout. On fourth down and 7. 10:01 left to play. Devil Dogs up 33-29, and almost Jamarcus still hobbling around as he comes out to the huddle.
Yeah, once those cramps start, it's just hard to get them to stop.
He is he's dealing with that right now. But a big play coming up here on 4th down. And Devil Dogs again have controlled the second half after Russellville controlled the second quarter. The Devil Dog defense able to get a couple stops here. Got the big turnover and trying to cash in on that.
Morrilton 0 for 1 on 4th down tonight. I believe that one was in the first quarter, I think, when we went for it. Or no, it was the second quarter. We went for it on the Russellville 30th, somewhere around in there.
Have it about the 24 right here. The Devil Dogs empty the backfield. Barry with pressure coming, throws it.
There is
incomplete, no flag thrown.
Wow. Again, hands all over our receiver. Pushing him, just, I don't get it.
Trying to get Braylon Criswell, and he had no chance to make a play on the football. So Russellville will take over on downs with 9:57 left to play. Still 33-29.
And now the Devil Dog defense needs to step up again. They can't give this momentum back to the Cyclones. They need to stop.
Ball at the Russellville 23-yard line. Cyclone offense is ready. Their play clock down to 5. And they do get the play away. Another low snap. Olsen, though, picks it up, and he's going to run for some positive yards. He gets outside to the numbers, cuts back the middle of the field, and he's going to get all the way to the Morrilton 40-yard line. Darian Tonygay finally chased him down. But Olsen Patton, another big-time run.
It's like trying to catch a rabbit.
So he flips the field on one play, and Russell has the first down at the Morrilton 40.
Yeah, Olsen Patton now 16 carries, 165 yards.
First down for the Cyclones, and they have Olsen out now, and Booker back in to get the snap. He will hand it off to Prince, and Prince will get just a couple yards. Not a whole lot there.
That time, I think Jarrett made the tackle, and he came up hobbling a little bit.
He's gotten the reps at nose guard.
Yeah, here he comes out.
Yeah, missing Kai Uri. He's out for the year.
Well, Jarrett's a sophomore too. This is his first varsity game. Starting at nose.
And handoff on second down and hit at the line of scrimmage and stopped. So good play there by the Devil Dog defense. Going to set up 3rd and long for the Cyclones.
Now,
was that
Olsen Patton wasn't in the game at quarterback. I think that was Butcher back there.
Yeah, I think was it Caden Turner made the play there for the Devil Dogs.
Caden came in at nose. 1 yard loss.
So 3rd down and 9 for Russellville. We're under 8 minutes to go now in the ball game. Devil Dogs leading by 4 in the season opener. And Russellville's going to call another timeout, it looks like. So this will be their second. 7:49 left, 4th quarter. Devil Dogs up 33-29, 3rd down and 9 coming for Russellville. When we come back, it's Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
On to the farm. We're the guys.
75 years ago, the Ag-Ride Co-op Supply was formed to give small farmers and ranchers the buying power of a much larger operation. Today, they still serve that purpose. But everybody's welcome to come by for outdoors clothes, livestock and pet feed and supplies, plants and seeds, lawn treatments, auto fuel, tires and service, and so much more for folks both in town and in the country.
On to the farm. We're the guys. Trust Ag-Ride. Co-op Supply.
Proud to serve you for 75 years in Morrilton and Perryville.
7:49 left to play. Devil Dogs lead it by 4. 33-29. And looking for a big third down stop here. Russellville with the ball at Morrilton 39-yard line. And defense has been much better in this second half.
They have. Tackled a little bit better.
And Olsen patting back out there for Cyclones to get this snap in their heavy set. And he is going to try to find some space. He doesn't find it, though. It's going to be fourth down. He only got about a yard.
A good job there by the Devil Dogs on third down, so let's bring up fourth and long, and I got to think they'll go for it here.
Yeah, you definitely would think so at the 38-yard line. It's 4th and 8. And Russellville still running some players on with now 10 seconds on the play clock. They're going to have to hurry. Olsen looks back to the sideline and has the snap, looking to throw down the sidelines, and that ball is incomplete. Incomplete. Devil Dogs take over on downs. Kamarius Criswell was there in coverage.
And that was just a lot of hand fighting between the both of them. No flags thrown, good call. And Devil Dogs will take over on downs.
Yeah, Russellville defenders have gotten away with a lot more than that.
Yes.
So they can't be upset about a no call there. So Devil Dogs take over, 6:57 left to play. Leading by 4. Morrilton with it at their own 38-yard line. The trips to the right. Braylon Criswell will be standing to the right of quarterback Maddox Berry in the shotgun formation. And Criswell gets the call, comes left side, gets outside. He's got some space again. 40, 30, one man to beat. The 20 cuts back. Touchdown, Devil Dogs.
Who needs to throw the ball? Braylon Criswell having night.
Another long touchdown run for the electrifying junior, Braylon Criswell.
228 yards, 3 touchdowns now on the night for Braylon Criswell.
39-29.
That's on 11 carries. 20.7 yards per carry.
And the end zone has stopped him 3 times. Otherwise, he'd have a lot more. And Devil Dogs are going to fake the extra point attempt. McCoy's going to run it in. He's going to make it inside the pylon. Devil Dogs get 2 on the conversion. It's 41-29. 6:44 left to play. Devil Dogs lead it by 12. And Morrilton will kick off. We'll take another timeout. It's Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
Imagine a bed with adjustable head and foot settings, zero gravity mode, TV mode, anti-snore mode. It's the Nectar bed, and you can try one out today at Rackley Furniture in Morrilton. Over 5.5 million sleepers are getting their best sleep for less money with Nectar. It's America's most comfortable mattress, America's most awarded mattress, with pressure-relieving memory foam and a cooling cover, a 365-night trial, and a forever warranty. Try a Nectar mattress today at Rackley Furniture in the Marketplace Shopping Center down from Harps on Harding Street in Morrilton.
Devil Dogs get the 2-point conversion. May not have been a design fake, but it looked good. Dominic McCoy, hey, it worked. Took the low snap and had to run it in. He did, and Devil Dogs lead it 41-29. 6:44 left to play. And another line drive kick is going to be taken on a bounce at the 20-yard line. And coming out across the 35 near the 40 is the return man for the Cyclones. So they'll start right there. 6:38 to go. They're down by 2 scores now. So they're going to have to work a little faster than what they've been working in this ball game.
Yeah, for sure. At least since the second quarter.
Another player cramping. That was for the Cyclones.
You know, you would think it says it's 71 degrees according to my weather app here, but you got to think back. It's been days of cold and rain and 60 degrees. It was 60 something like yesterday.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden it was 80 today. You can kind of understand where maybe they just didn't get enough water because the weather tricked them.
Been a few guys cramping here in this second half in particular, and someone for Russellville now that being worked on at the 45-yard line. Russellville will have it at their own 39. With 6:38 left to go, the Bulldogs have dominated the second half. Defense has made some stops. Braylon Chriswell's made some runs.
Yeah. 21-0 now in the second half for the Devil Dogs with that lead. And what was it? Got 394 yards of offense for the Devil Dogs. And that's on 4 of 16 passing for 107 yards.
Wow. Who would have thought that?
Who would have thought? And now you just can't let them have quick scores at this point. You know, if they want to sit and grind it out for 10 plays again, let them do it. But you can't give up a quick score here.
And Olsen is wanting to throw. Now he's going to have to try to run. And he's going to avoid a couple guys, but he's going to be forced out of bounds right around the line of scrimmage. And so no gain there. He did get out of bounds, stops the clock, which is in Russellville's favor, but they didn't gain any yards there.
Oh. He was chased there at the end by Amron Dixon.
So 6:31 to go, 2nd and 10 for the Cyclones. Going from our left to right in this fourth quarter. And handoff, and that's going to be good carry, maybe a first down for, is it Callahan?
Couldn't tell if that was 10 or 1. Yeah, it's Callahan, 10.
And he gets almost 10 yards. He is shy of the first down. It'll be 3rd and 1 at the Devil Dog 48. And Olsen, a little bit of a low snap, hands it to Callahan. Now he's got the first down and more. He's across the 40. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 35-yard line at the 33. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones.
He just got able to bump it outside, and a lot of green on that left side of the defense for the Devil Dogs.
Out of bounds with 5:56 to go. So they've gotten a good chunky yardage in a short amount of time.
Yeah. Russellville 52 carries and not 317 yards. They average a little over 6 yards per carry. That looked like a false start.
And Olsen looking to throw. The ball comes out, and I believe the Devil Dogs are on it. And it is going to be Devil Dog football.
Ethan Lawrence.
Ethan with the recovery.
All right.
So Devil Dogs get another turnover, and now wouldn't mind if we milk the clock a little bit. Taking over at the 36-yard line with 5:52 left to play.
All right, we're going to have to ask the guy with the bullhorn.
Sit a little farther away from us or something. So 1st and 10 for the Devil Dogs. Now we like the horn because when we hear it, because it means we made a good play.
Yes, for sure.
But it is loud.
Yeah.
And we have.
It sounds like my friend JD had a Buick Cutlass, I think is what it was, and we called it the train horn. So when we got close to the railroad tracks, we would honk that Buick and just freak people out as we're crossing. That's what dumb teenagers do.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, I never did that, Mom.
So Russell had a penalty there, 1st and 5. Ball now at the 41-yard line. And will be a handoff.
There's Keaton got some
Robinson. Had a nice carry, but a flag thrown back around the line of scrimmage as Keaton was taking it outside. And
I'm just glad that these officials know what holding is. Even if it's just us.
We do know they can
At least they know what it is. That's at the 42, so I'll move it back to the 32-yard line.
So it'll be back to 1st down, and it'll be more than.
It's gonna, it should be like 13 or 14.
So ball back at the 32-yard line.
Keaton actually had some green grass in front of him, and we just got a hold.
Yeah, we'll call it 1st and 14 here.
Russellville kept stopping the clock, and now the play clock hasn't been reset. There we go. Now they're resetting the play clock. Well, the official's asking for it to be reset.
It's ticking down to 0 from what I'm seeing.
Well, he's not going to call it.
The Devil Dogs handed off to Keaton Robinson, and he is going to get a couple yards up the middle, not a whole lot. He's close to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be 2nd down. And 11. Ball at the 35-yard line.
The official was standing there just pumping that hand. Please give me more time on the clock.
And on 2nd down, Barry now looking over to the sideline. Still 15 on the play clock here. Clock is rolling. Game clock at 4:45 now. And there he gets the snap. Hands it to Robinson. Robinson with a big hole. Keaton up to midfield. That's a Rackley Furniture 1st down.
Good run there by Keaton Robinson. Got another good hole there to run through. Brought down in Russellville territory.
The 48-yard line.
Keaton now 11 carries, 54 yards.
And Hayden Johnson, Jay Skirtman over there on the right side. They're doing some work tonight. So that was a big-time hole there for Keaton. So 1st and 10 in Russellville territory. And snap comes to Barry. Handoff again, and Keaton stopped this time in the backfield. Right at midfield will be a loss of 2. He's 2nd and 12.
And he got slung into poor Jay Skirtman there.
Keaton comes out. Criswell back in. Rocket has had quite a Devil Dog debut tonight. And he had a pretty good year as a sophomore at Little Rock Christian.
Yeah,
last year or so.
I think it was 500 or 600 yards he had for them.
So his brother did pretty good for the Devil Dogs a few years ago.
He was known.
And Rocket gets the call here. He breaks it outside. I don't know how he got free there. And he's gone again. Another Criswell touchdown. You're watching something special. This kid.
Yeah, I was just looking at the record book to see what that was going to look like. I know the record's over 300, but yeah, that's going to add 40 more to it.
Yes, that's another Criswell, Justin Criswell, I think, at 350. But yeah, it's incredible what we're seeing from the speed from Braylon Criswell tonight.
He's at 278 now on 12 carries.
And extra point for Ecklaws is low, but good. It does get over. And Devil Dogs are up big now. Trailed by 9 at halftime, but Devil Dogs have turned it into a rout.
I believe that Coach McNabb said the words he needed to say.
48-29. Devil Dogs with 3 minutes, 11 seconds left to play. Morrilton kicks off. When we come back, it's Devil Dog football on the EAB Sports Network.
Are you no longer happy with the heat and air company that works on your unit? Did you buy a house and feel compelled to stay with the same company the previous owners used? Well, you don't have to. This is Randy Brents. Just call me. I can honor any part or labor warranty you may have. Do you have an existing maintenance agreement with one service left? I'll honor that also at no charge. Call or come by and see me at Brents & Sons Heat and Air, 807 North St. Joseph, 354-4642, and tell me what we can do for you.
Are you ready to make some home improvements? Is it time to buy your child's first vehicle? Hi, I'm Teresa Brown, Assistant Vice President at Petty Jean State Bank in Morrilton. Let us help you get a loan to fit your needs. We'll meet with you face-to-face and personalize your loan to fit your budget. Best of all, you'll work with a local decision maker who will help you with the whole process. Because when you come to Petty Jean State Bank for a loan, you'll feel welcomed, comfortable, and appreciated.
Welcome home to hometown banking. Petty Jean State Bank.
Right in town and always in touch.
NMLS number 1590686. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Well, Russellville takes the kickoff to the 43-yard line. They'll start right there, their own 43, with 3:03 left to play.
And this is where the Devil Dogs need to show some composure here. This Russellville team is full of people that just like to try to cause problems. And, Morrilton's got to keep its head here.
And low snap, it is on the turf, and I think Olsen falls on it, but they're going to lose about 3 yards. They fall on it at the 40. Yeah, well after the play, they were kind of messing with Braden Gray over on the near side and on that kickoff, but all is well in that, I guess.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
Apparently.
But second down and 13 on the fumble, and long throw here for Olsen, incomplete. A little short of the intended receiver, and it's third down and long.
Now, Wimbley's going to get credit for a breakup there, but he really needs to turn his head around. He might have picked that one off. Third and 13 here. Russellville now 4 of 11 on third down. Morrilton has done a bang-up job here in the second half.
2:26 left to play. And Olsen rolling, now has a receiver open at the 40. He's going to come at midfield to get hit hard. He's going to be stopped shy of the first down. They get about 10 yards on the play, but they have to convert a fourth down here. And another Devil Dog cramping on the sideline. I think that's Smallwood over here now.
Smallwood made the tackle there along with, I'm pretty sure that was Lance Ross for the Devil Dogs. Came up and make that shot.
So fourth down. And really last chance here for the Cyclones if they don't convert here. That should be all she wrote. Devil Dogs going to jump off sides and give them the first down. Oh, man. And a little too antsy on the line, and a couple of guys jumped across, and that'll be enough yardage, 5 to give them the first down. So they'll have it at the 45 of Morrilton, first and 10, but just a minute 38 seconds left. And they should be restarting the clock.
Yeah, they're trying to get the clock.
Whitehat's trying to get them to do it.
They're not starting it, though. Still not started.
And it'll be a run for Olsen. Olsen to the 40, slips a tackle to the 30. He is off to the races. The 15 in some traffic now. He's going to be down.
So many penalties.
Inside the 10-yard line.
So many penalties.
And Olsen down, I think, on the sidelines where he was tackled. And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Did someone call, or is it just injury timeout?
I think it's just who knows?
Olsen's up now.
Who knows what they're doing?
Teams are huddling here. We have 1:22 seconds left. Russellville's going to have it 1st and goal, and they're going to have it at the 6-yard line. But again, they're down by 19 points, so it's going to take a pretty good miracle for them at this point.
That's one I don't want to see either.
But that miracle?
Yeah, I don't want to see that miracle.
Some miracles we would like to see, but not that one.
Nope.
But what a second half of the Devil Dogs. Very impressive.
28-0 for Morrilton in the 3rd and 4th quarter now, trying to keep a shutout here in the second half, but Russellville probably... Oh, this has to be their best field position of the second half.
Yeah, they've got it at the 6, 1st and goal. And it's going to be a quarterback run for a touchdown. It's Jerron Brown lined up in the backfield, took that snap, and he ran it in from 6 yards out. So the second half shutout is gone. It's 48-35, 1:17 seconds left.
I don't know if any time ran off the clock there. Did it?
I don't remember what it was exactly.
That name? I don't know.
So it'll be... Well, what are they doing now? And Russell having to burn a timeout here?
Really?
No, I don't mind if they waste their last timeout in that situation.
True, I guess.
But
come on, Coach Wheeler, we want to go home.
Well, he'd like to try to come back and win the game, to be honest with you.
Oh, would he? I don't want him to do that, though.
So I think that's what he's trying to do. He wanted to. But, yeah, again, they just had one left. If they want to use it on the extra point when the clock stopped anyway, by all means. But they'll still have to get a couple onside kicks and quick scores at this point. So, but they did call their final timeout there. They did have their kicker out there, so we'll see if Perez still goes out there.
And he's a starting wide receiver too. You don't see that very often.
Yeah, kicker/wide receiver.
Yeah. Now he hasn't gotten the ball much today. I don't think he's gotten the ball any today. Perez. They've all been mainly going down the sideline for, I think, Thompson and Brown. Yep. All right, what do we got here?
And looks like they will go for two. And they're going to do a little pop pass, and it's going to be stopped by Criswell.
Yep.
Does Kamarius Criswell strung out that play. They tried to a little sweep for a conversion, but it's not to be. It remains 48-35. We'll get another timeout in here as Russellville's about to kick off. Devil Dogs lead by 13 with 1:17 seconds left. We're back in 30 seconds on the EAB Sports Network.
Hey, can I be perfectly frank? If you're going to cook out, make it memorable. How? Petit Jean meat. It starts with the hot dogs that, because they're Petit Jean, can become a gourmet meal. The Arkansas sausage with an overpowering flavor. Or to be really different, Petit Jean bologna. Better yet, get all three for an unforgettable grill thrill. Now, if your store doesn't have it, you demand it, because it's Petit Jean meat. You'll taste the difference.
Kendrick Thomas. Back here with 1:17 seconds left. Devil Dogs up 48-35. Trying to complete their first win at Cyclone Stadium in 25 years.
Not even I won in Cyclone Stadium.
Well, they won after you left.
I only played once. What in the world was that? They recovered it.
Way up in the air. Russellville.
That's the craziest onside kick I've ever seen in my life.
Comes down with it, and they're going to have the football. And it went just far enough. They got it there at the Morrilton 49.
Did you see how high it popped? I don't know if Jeremiah tipped it before and popped it in the air.
It went way up in the air. And Russellville's going to have it. Well, they're going to mark it right at midfield. Of course, if we touched it, it wouldn't have to go the full 10 yards. So but the ball is right at the nose of the 50, so Russellville still with a little life here. They're down 2 scores, have 1:16 to go.
Again, this wasn't a miracle I wanted to see, Eric. Him coming back. Let's not do this.
They empty the backfield here as Olsen looking to throw is flushed, and he will run for about 3 yards. He's going to go out of bounds at the 47, 1:11 left. Jim, we're going to be well past 10 o'clock again.
We are. Man, I was hoping we'd get there, too.
Yep.
Ethan Lawrence forced Olsen Patton out of bounds there.
So, 2nd down and 7. And Olsen Patton, flag thrown. His pass going to be well short, basically into the ground. Caden Turner with pressure on him took him down. The flag was in the course of the play and in the area where you'd think it would be holding.
Yeah, just decline it. I mean, are we going to take it? I think I'd rather take 3rd. Well, man, I guess they're going to go for it on 4th too, so.
And
against Russellville, 10-yard penalty.
Devil Dogs do take the penalty, moving the ball back. It'll still be 2nd down, but they're going to be back inside their 45 now at the 43. 1:05 left. Devil Dogs up 48-35. With 1:05 left. Olsen looking to throw. Now running to his right, trying to get away from the Devil Dog defense, but Zacchaeus Delph will chase him down. He will get a positive yard or 2. It'll be 3rd and long from the 45. 3rd and about 15 here. And he's stayed in bounds there. Clock's going to run. They're out of timeouts. 35 seconds and counting. And the Cyclones, Olsen will hand it to Prince. He'll spin off a couple guys back into Morrilton territory, but well shy of the 1st down. And they're going to have to hurry just to get another playoff. As Devil Dogs are celebrating. 5 seconds on the clock. I don't think Russell's going to snap it again. They're trying to hurry up to do it, but time runs out. This ball game is over. Devil Dogs win. 48-35 the final. Morrilton's first win here at Cyclone Stadium in 25 years, and took a second half comeback, but Devil Dogs dominate after halftime in this one. And we will take a timeout, go over all the numbers, have our players of the game, play of the game, and more when we come back. 48-35 the final. Devil Dogs over Russellville. Postgame coming your way after this on the EAB Sports Network.
Ross Roofing Company is celebrating 60 years of service to Conway County. Frank Ross on the Ross Roofing Difference.
For 30 years, I've told people what I do. Let me tell you what I don't do. I don't send anyone to your house. I don't cold call. I don't put cards on doors. When you call Ross Roofing, you get Frank Ross. I come to your house. I want to meet you. One of my favorite parts of this business is meeting everyone. And I don't take deposits. You're not going to pay for something you don't have yet. You pay us when you tell us you're happy.
Ross Roofing Company celebrating 60 years of service to Conway County. 501-354-5280 or 501-208-1622. In-Speech Therapy has been serving the Morrilton community for almost 25 years. We are thankful for the opportunity to serve the students of the South Conway County School District and surrounding areas in Central Arkansas. Our clinic is located right here in Morrilton at 1510 East Harding Street, where we offer speech therapy for children and adults, along with reading, spelling, and tutoring support. To find out more, call 501-289-1419 or check us out on Facebook. You can also visit our website, inspeechtherapy.com. That's the letter N, speechtherapy.com. We are proud to support Devil Dog Athletics.
Hi folks, Jeff at Hagen's Dodge here. We will be closed Monday, Labor Day, so our Labor Day sale is going on right now. Ram just dropped extra rebates on heavy-duty trucks through the end of this month, and we have 2 trucks that have an extra $2,000 rebate on top of our discounts and factory rebates. If you're not one of the thousands of people that have purchased from our stores the last 50 years, come by and see us or visit us online and let us show you why we are the #1 Ram dealer in the River Valley. Hagen's Dodge, exit 108 and I-40 in Morrilton.
In-Speech Therapy has been serving the Morrilton community for almost 25 years. We are thankful for the opportunity to serve the students of the South Conway County School District and surrounding areas in Central Arkansas. Our clinic is located right here in Morrilton at 1510 East Harding Street, where we offer speech therapy for children and adults, along with reading, spelling, and tutoring support. To find out more, call 501-289-1419 or check us out on Facebook. You can also